Here you go, boy.
0.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Welcome in, welcome in. One second, apparently I need to move my PNG tuber so that it doesn't Click on that. Welcome in. My name is Opal Skellington, and we are here to play some Nancy Drew. But before we do anything, let us redeem the insane list of what the? Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. Apparently, when I don't have my num lock on, apparently that has quick events or hotkeys for OBS that I just found out. But oh well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, before we do that, let's redeem the amount, all of the redeems that Plague has redeemed. We have a boop, 1, 2, 3 boops, 4 boops. If I can find the dog, there's the dog, and a boop, and a boop. And whoop and a boop. Okay, there's the 4 boops. Wow, sorry. I don't have any. I ran out of big treats yesterday, unfortunately. But I will give him 3 of these ones of his. I'll give him 3 extra ones to compensate, just because of how big that big treat was. Damn it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And a 4 because you did also redeem a regular treat. Thank you so much, Plague, for all the treat redeems. Zero's belly just greatly appreciates it. Start throwing them around. We also have a hydrate redeem, so that means anyone and everyone who can hear me currently must take a drink of something. It does not have to be water or tea, but it does have to be hydrating. Currently, I have some ginger ale. So many redeems. Okay. Now let me go through the chat. I saw Ari come in. I saw Plague come in. I saw Liz come in just now. I'm so excited. Yay. Wait. Sorry. Oh no, wrong button. There we go. Yay. I did get the game back to where we'd left off. That was insane that I clicked load instead of save at the end of stream yesterday. Oh my goodness. It wasn't that bad because I just had to get the game back to where we were. I didn't have to record it or anything. But it was really sweet. Pastel hung out with me while I was doing that. Yeah. Just kind of hung out in voice chat. If you guys see me in voice chat, you guys are more than welcome to hop in. Unless I'm in the gaming lobby. If I'm just hanging out, then you guys are more than welcome to hop in. Although to be fair, if I'm gaming with someone, I'm probably not going to be in the gaming lobby anyway. I'll probably do like a call or something. So no issue. Plague's trying to get out of the hydrate redeem that he redeemed himself. Oh well. We're gonna wait a few more minutes, or not a few more minutes, probably only a minute or two, just to let everyone get in here before we start. Make sure you guys have your snackies and your drinkies. You should definitely have your drinky by now, considering we've already had a hydrate. But make sure you guys got snackies as well. I do not. I unfortunately do not have snackies today. I ate all my chocolate. It was quite a bit of chocolate, and I've already finished it. So, oops. But when I go to the store for when I go grocery shopping next, I'll make sure to refill on the big treats as well as the stream snackies. Yeah. I hope everyone was able to hang out with their loved ones yesterday. It doesn't always have to be like your romantic partner, but anyone that is just someone you care about, I think is an awesome person to hang out with on Valentine's Day. Although I did see a post on Insta that apparently St. Valentine's is also the patron saint of the mentally ill, so I mean, majority. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have something or not, but this is a safe place. I'm not trying to say anything about that. Yeah, you got your emotional support water bottle right there. Nice, Panda. You chose diration, not hydration. Oh my goodness. No, you're all good, Ari. Honestly, it was just literally just like I I need to do this. I need to replay the game. So if anyone was available, they might as well hang out. Oh no, I'm sorry, Plague. If it makes you feel better, my Valentine was my dog. My dog and my nephew. I had auntie duties yesterday so that my little brother could have a Valentine's Day, and so yeah, that my Valentine's was my nephew and my dog, which honestly is not bad. They're two of my favorite men in my life. One's 3 and one's 7, so I guess they're more my favorite boys in my life. It was awesome. We mostly just we were mostly he had his nap time while while I replayed the game, and then we watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse while he did his little educational tablet games, and I did other phone games on my phone. Honestly, it was nice and chill. We ate a lot of popcorn. It's a unifying trait between me, my dog, and my nephew. Works out for everyone. Anyway, let me get this game up and ready. I always wait until after I start stream to get it ready, just because it takes over my entire computer setup. Um, just the way it is. This one, I believe we're currently in the 2006 release games. Haha, OBS is looking at correctly on one side. Now let me just verify that I got the OBS controller set up. As always for Nancy, if my PNG is not working, please feel free to use there's a there's a redeem that you can do in the redeem community, or in the redeem point thing, the Skelly Bones. There's also, you can just do exclamation part PNG broketh. But it just helps me because the PNG is a little bit of funky. Aw, thank you for the self-care. Okay, well, while I get the OBS set up, everyone make sure you guys do a little bit of a stretch, or at least a little bit of a stretch, and get something to drink. That's why the self-care is double amount, because it's hydration and stretching. I also have some lemon lime water. It has a liquid IV in it. But yeah. Damn, Plague, you're gonna make me have to go to the bathroom. Apparently the days in this game are based off of how long you've played, not like what you've done. So I'm currently, because I've had to replay, I'm only on day 2. And hopefully you guys can hear the game, because it's not showing up as being audible. So that's fun. We're gonna switch over to chatting again. Well, I can hear the... Okay, let's verify that this is being audible. I'm just gonna probably close the program and reopen it, because I'm just using desktop audio. So, oh wait, I'm dumb. I remember. I know why. Because when I was playing it yesterday, I didn't want it in my ears. While I was chatting with Pastel, because I didn't need to listen to it all over again. So I know what I need to fix it. I just need to get the game back open. I didn't want to mess with the settings inside the game, because then I'd have to remember where I'd left them. So it's easier just to fiddle with it in the computer. All good, Plague. We'll be here. Don't go smashing too many pumpkins. Gotta save some for the rest of the people. Yeah, I have my computer way higher. That's why I was still able to hear it. Or I had the volume on my computer way higher than I usually do. Wait, no, what's this one? And then just go all the way down, please. Okay, let's just click on OBS, I guess. Thank you for hanging out while I do this little quick technical fix. It's not that big of an issue, thankfully, but I do have to fix it. If only it would register that I have my game open. The problem with having ginger ale is that you get very burpy. So sorry, we'll fix this in a second. I should have undid it before I got off yesterday. Where is... Because I can't just turn the... Let's go to studio mode for a second so I can fix this on my end. Boop! Thank you for the daily boop, James. Okay, let's see. I'm going to see if I can trick something. Sorry about this. Offline image. Oh wait, no, wallpaper image. We're just gonna put the wallpaper behind. We're just gonna put the wallpaper image behind my stuff so I can. There we go. Nope, wrong button. Wrong never. Because unfortunately, it's not registering the game now. Anyway, if you guys had plans yesterday, you should definitely talk about that in chat. What did you guys have fun with your plans? I know Liz had a lobster and steak going. That sounds amazing. And then Pastel is not here currently, but she had like a little picnic going on. That sounds awesome. Just gonna take a screenshot of this so I can put it back, and we'll just deal with this the way we can. See if turning up the volume all the way helps. I can't tell if it helps because I don't have the thing open. We're gonna go BRB just while I fix this. Can you guys at least hear the game? No, it's not even registering it. Fudge. Ooh, nice, Ari. I saw Panda went to Barnes and Noble, which is awesome. I know. I think it's Pastel is. Oh yeah, Pastel is here. Nice. Or she was here. Sorry, I'm all over the place. You'd think if something, I think I said it already, but you think if something has the ability to mess or to control the audio, it also should be able to recognize that the audio's on. Because I can only turn this up so much. I'm just gonna close it, retry again. This is what happens when I try to mess with stuff on my end. It messes back at me. Let's try it one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna do like a force close. See if that helps at all. I appreciate Pestel, because I'm kind of frustrated a little bit. And see the top right of my stream stuff. At least it's better than when I was trying to deal with moving my entire setup downstairs. That was fun. Yay! Okay. It can recognize the game again. What it can't do is apparently give me audio. Last try. Because now I can't hear a thing. It should have been blasting my ears off. Oh, so I should definitely put... Okay, yeah. Now I can't hear the game at all. I'm gonna check and see if it's my headset. Or if it's just that I messed up the game too much. I don't know how. All I did was turn it off and on again. Nope, it's my headset. Okay. I'm going to... That's why it's not going to my headset. Okay. You might have been able... Okay. Ducky. Okay. Let me pull... you guys can see my desktop for a second. Desktop audio. Back to where it should be. Okay. I don't want to say last attempt because knowing me, it's not going to be my last attempt, but let's try this again. And once again, I have the OBS on the wrong screen, so I can't check it, but if you guys can send in chat whether you can hear it or not, that'd be great. Oops. It was quiet on my end still. There we go. Okay, guys, we fixed it. We finally get my Xbox voice volume thingy finally registered where I'd left it yesterday. So, okay, we're good to go. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a struggle, but now it's loud again. So, and OBS is tiny. Oh well. I would rather deal with this being proper than because that's why I have my tablet for. If I need to see chat, I can keep up with it there. Okay, you guys ready? Can you hear it? Can you hear me? I'm putting my volume back up to where I like it. Boop. Nice. Nice. Okay. Whew. Okay. Once again, we are back at where we ended. We just made the cookies. I still need to take that screenshot for you guys so that you guys can, if you guys want to make the cookies yourself. I will post that on my Discord, probably later today. Apparently the date, how long it takes a day to last is how long you're gaming, not what you've done. So we are currently on only day 2, just because of the fact that I didn't stand there talking for a while to chat. But let's get back into this. See, we're facing the door and everything. Actually, I think I can go back. No, I can't look at the cookies anymore. For those of you who were... Oh, you can't see the cookies. For those of you who weren't here at the end of the episode, apparently the mint makes the cookie's edge curl up. Which is kind of cool. We've checked off everything on here except for checking everything out in the office, which I think we still need to go into the dodo box for that, and then we also need to go back to our desk to check for any new assignments. So we're gonna go do that. Get ourselves back up to the office. I will say I did cheat a little bit in the fact that I only bought the stuff that we needed instead of the stuff that I bought last time, so we do have a little bit more money in our pocket. And I did try to get the mint the first time when they were asking us to order stuff. I was like, oh, I'll just get mint now. No, it didn't. Nancy ate the mint right off the bat. It was so fast. I couldn't catch anything.
Get the phone, please.
Phone.
Minette's House of Design.
I need to speak to Minette.
May I tell her who's calling?
No, just get her on the phone.
One moment, please.
We shall try.
Hold still, please.
Ooh.
I'm trying.
Oh yeah, JJ's in there. Let's talk to Heather's gone. Ooh. Okay, should we probably get tell them that we're not able to get them?
I'm sorry, she's busy. May I take a message?
I'll just send her one.
Okay. Guys, we have Heather's desk empty. Also, we can check the dodo bird box now. But let's check her desk first. Ooh, Heather McKay fashion portfolio.
Cool.
Oh, this is way better than the thing that we set up for the one lady yesterday. This it might just be the graphics of it. But this looks way better. Ooh, I didn't mean to close that. I was trying to check the next page. Oh, we used this boa yesterday. We also used like shorter versions of these. They weren't heeled. They were just shoes. That is actually kind of funny. That's awesome. Okay. I think that's the only thing we can see on her desk. So let's check out the dodo bird now. Ooh. Okay, so we have to get... I'm guessing the dodo needs to get to the egg. And we need to get past all the predators. So this one, we have to get past a bird, then 2 wolves, then 2 humans. Okay. Let's see. First off, okay, so it's one of the ones where you just have to press the arrows, and then so dodo moves and then they move. So first off, we know that the bird can't go up, but we do want the bird to go down. So let's go forward maybe, and then go up. No. Okay. I'm trying to get the dodo away from the bird, but also like get it so that the bird will frickin' move, because I need to get to this spot so that we can continue this path. Ooh, can we get it stuck in this spot instead? Is the question. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. Hopefully it stays behind me this whole time, and then... Oh, we need to get in their spot. Got it. I thought we had to get to that, this spot right here. Okay, so we need to get the dodo into this lit up green spot. That's the plan. Okay, so let's go. Ooh, I'm gonna go down here for some reason. I hope you guys are having fun watching me play some Nancy Drew today. I do love some Nancy Drew. It's always fun. Try and get this wolf stuck a little bit, so that if they can follow me, then at least I have a fighting chance of getting to the spot I want first. We are a smart dodo bird. Okay, last is that we need to get this dodo to this lit up blue square without these two so that she can get to her egg. Well, we can go right or left, but it's a symmetrical platform, so let's just start right. Trying to get them to follow me so that it's easier to... Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. So it's easier to lead them. Maybe I just go straight down this time. Ooh, actually I can go this way and then go around the bottom. Ta-da! And the dodo gets to the egg. Aw, it got to its baby. Ooh. We can open it. Okay, let's check out all these cards. It is not over. Nothing ends until I say it does. Next time, I will do much more than throw paint. Oh, paint. Throw paint. So she didn't throw that paint. Or at least according to this letter. Let's see this one.
The letters on this one look different than the letters on the others.
You are as mean as you are thoughtless, and it has to stop. Your punishment will come when you least expect it. Okay. What's this one? It is... Oh. I think we already read this one. Oh yeah, here. Your show will be a disaster. You will never be able to show your face in Paris again. You alone are to blame. Okay. And then I think this is the one that we got at the beginning. Yeah, make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over. Ooh. Yeah, so all of these have like red and black mixed up, or like all the letters are different, and then this one's very like just uppercase and lowercases. That's interesting. Let's check our computer. Ooh. Nancy, please go to
Stuffed parrot?
Please go to the square, to the market, and buy a stuffed parrot. One of the vendors just got some in. I'd do it myself, but Minnie just gave me a ton of errands to run on the other side of town. You rule, Heather. Let's also double check if we have anything else here. Nope. Our to-do list on there is all good to go. No more mail, or no more emails, and I'm not... Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so when I saved... The save that I went back to yesterday was right after we finished the tea thing for her. So I had to play the game again, and I had to do the photography thing again. That was fun.
Check.
Okay, let's see if we can actually check off the look around thing now.
Still need to do that.
I wonder what there's left to look around at. Anyway, let's go to the square and buy a stuffed parrot. Just the elevator music kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, we also didn't look at... I forgot to look at this yesterday. Let's see if...
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
Guess I'm just
nothing
not in
here.
a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay. I'm gonna leave him last because we might do a little painting there. Also, why is Dieter here? Actually, no, we're gonna talk to him first just because
It's like Dieter.
Dieter's there.
What he's doing. Hey, Dieter! Hi! No, wait! Dieter!
He left some stuff.
That was weird. Looks like he left something on the bench.
Guys, we have to go check it out.
Fallen of his
Oh,
pocket.
Nancy immediately walks over.
Was that Tornade? That's the woman who that historian was calling about. Why would Dieter be carrying this around?
She was an 85-year-old who served as Paris's director of public works for more than 2 decades. Died peacefully in her sleep last Monday evening. A gifted linguist, she spoke fluent English, French, German, and Italian by the time she was 16. during World War II, she worked for the occupation as a translator and consequently was charged with collaboration when the war ended in 1945. Aww. During her trial, it was revealed that she had secretly been working as a coder for the French resistance as well. Ooh. She was acquitted and worked as a translator for the city of Paris until she became the director of public works in 1973. During her tenure, which lasted until 1995, she paid particular attention to the maintenance and beautification of the city's public parks. She personally oversaw the creation and placement of the monuments that stand today in the park that we're here. Her admitted favorite. She never married and left no survivors. Oh, wait. I think that means like she didn't have any kids and stuff, but like that's a weird way of putting it, guys. She left no survivors. There's no one who survived her is a better way of putting it. Not that she killed everyone off. Ooh. We got like a clock puzzle. Alright, let's see if we can I still want to actually check this one out first.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. You are wise to return. I have many new things. You see?
Is that
you
a
do.
dictionary?
I could use a French-English dictionary. How much?
This is the best French-English dictionary you can buy in all of Paris. Not too big, simple to use, hundreds and hundreds of words. I'd
Well-
practically give it to you for 30 euro.
We'll try
How
23.
about 23 euros?
It is yours.
We saved money yesterday. Or we saved
Actually, I'm
money
not
in
interested
our
in buying anything right now.
Then you
replay,
will
so
just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
there we go. Okay, so then it is this dude that has the parrot.
Bonjour.
Yes, there it is.
Intrigues, mademoiselle, this time.
What's with the diving suit? Ooh, codes and ciphers too.
Well, let's see. Is this parrot very expensive?
The price is very reasonable. 20 euro.
Would you take half that? 10 euros?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
What are these?
What is this thing?
I have been told that it is probably a decoder used by those who resisted the German occupation of World War II.
Really? How much do you want for it?
Nothing, it is not for sale. It is a piece of history. I have it only as an eye catcher.
But you're a businessman. You must be willing to part with it for something.
I will trade you one piece of history for another.
Okay.
You give me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968, and I give you the decoder.
Deal. What's Mouton Fouetté?
Mouton Fouetté 1968 is a very rare beverage that is usually stored underground. Unfortunately, finding an intact bottle has become next to impossible. But if you want the decoder, the impossible is what you must do. So,
Okay.
get me a bottle of Mouton Fouetté 1968. I will accept nothing less. In the meantime, what else tickles the fancy?
We're gonna
I
leave.
really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Let's see. We still got 98 coins or euros. I forgot to look at these last time too. Okay. Just to make sure that Nancy actually registered them. I still love this fish thing. It's adorable. Okay, let's take the parrot back to the office, to the studio. Take a quick trip on the train. Okay.
Now what?
Well, her office is open.
You have to get them out of there!
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're
Ew.
all over the place in there. You have to get them out before they lay eggs or something.
Maybe you should just call an exterminator.
No! Nothing good ever comes from killing things. Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll get them out
I don't
of there
think
for you.
refusing would do
Bless
anything.
you.
Yuck.
Ooh,
That must
chocolates
be the box
too.
they came in.
Okay, so we got 9 to grab. There's one. Okay. So I start left. No, no, come on. Damn it. Ooh, what's this?
My gosh, the letters in these fonts look exactly like the ones that were used in one of those threatening notes Manette got. Which means Heather must have sent it.
Heather. Well, that was the one about saying that she's meanie.
Gotcha.
Okay, we got 2 out of 9. Let's see. Let's keep going. Nothing here.
Playtime's over, little
Oh, thank
guy.
goodness. I thought I missed that one. No tea. Just kind of have to go... Oh, shit. Oh, she actually finished it.
This fabric is so strange. It's soft and metallic all at the same time.
Okay, we're not going to mess with it too much.
If I were an insect, where would I hide?
Let's start turning around. Keep going. Just kind of waiting until we can hear the thing.
Looks like this picture was taken before Manette splashed paint on the wall over there.
Oh, I didn't even know. I forgot to look at this apparently. Oh, Carol.
Manette named her favorite dress form Carol.
That's probably why Sonny has Carol everywhere. Or in his drawing, in his notebook. Yeah. What's with the ugly, like the mean face on it too? This is not about skill. It's just about rotating until you hear the noise and then trying to find it. Okay, we're 6 out of 3 done. 2/3 of the way done. We're circling the pole.
Here, buggy, buggy, buggy.
Okay, let's turn. Oh, there's one. Maybe I just need to turn around a bit. Okay. Oh, nope. Nice, I got another one. There's also a letter. I told this lady when she called that you were too busy to respond, but she's very persistent. Oh, is this about the one lady?
Dear Miss Manette.
There it goes.
The books on the women of the French resistance. Exploits of Noisette Tournade. Because she owned the windmill which you now own. Oh, this is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dieter was carrying that obituary around.
Okay. As your assistant hopefully told you, I am researching a book on the women of the French Resistance. Lately, I've become particularly interested in the exploits of Noisette Tournade, who, as you probably know, recently passed away. Because she owned the old windmill, which you now own, I would very much like to see it. This would not only help me get a feel for what Noisette was like as a person, but might also shed some light on the rumors of hidden plunder that swirled around her at the end of the war. I have tentatively scheduled a trip to Paris for the beginning of October. May I visit the Moulin there? I understand that you are very busy, but please know that you will not have to entertain or even talk to me. I wish only to see and hear what Noisette saw and heard for so much of her remarkable life. A timely response to my request would be greatly appreciated. Yours truly, Lynn Murray. Okay. Oh, we still have one more bug to catch, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to turn around. Actually, we haven't looked at the... Oh, I realized we hadn't looked at the display thing in a minute, so... There it is. Woo!
There, that has got to be the last bug.
Also, I'm kind of curious if we can now check off the check...
Oops,
No.
haven't done that.
Okay, let's see. We got the stuffed
Oops,
parrot.
haven't done that.
We have the stuffed parrot, we just haven't given it to anyone. I guess we haven't looked at this yet, technically. Okay, let's go out. Verify we've seen everything on her desk. Oh, we already looked at that. Nope, still looking at that again. Did not mean to.
You can open the door now, Manette.
All of the boxes?
She's locked us
Yes,
in here.
Manette.
Or
How
closing
many
us in
are
here.
there?
I don't know, 9?
Are they all alive?
Yes, Manette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Manette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly. So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Nancy was like, oh yeah, should be gone. Ads are going to start in about 6.5 minutes. When they do, we'll take a self-care break. Make sure we get our stretching in, grab any snackies, any drinkies, and grab any blankies we might be missing. So we want to be nice and cozy today. Alright, let's go release some cockroaches. She's still out, so we can't talk to her. I'm double checking that I did check everything, because I don't know what I checked before or after that save. Yesterday, we already fixed the plotter. I think we already checked everything on our side. We already played with all that. Nothing else on that portion of the desk. We already went through that, so should be that we checked everything.
That's finished.
There we go. Okay. It might have been that the stones with the paint on it. It might have been that magazine. Who knows? We got the roaches.
Been there, done that.
Oh, everyone's gone right now. So let's call the lady now. 01/19/30/13. See what Lynn has to say about the French lady or the historical lady. 15595556838.
Modern European History, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris.
Ooh.
Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Manette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh,
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tournade?
certainly.
Guys, I just remembered that I put a burrito in the microwave to heat up to eat before stream, and then I forgot about it, so it's still in my microwave. So that's fun. Okay, how long did she live?
How long did she
Here.
live in the Moulin, where Manette now has her
Moulin.
studio?
She
No.
lived there for 55 years, from 1949 to 2004. She sold it when she moved to Provence, which is where she passed away. She never married, you know. Very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years, yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was.
What did she do during the war?
What did she do during the war?
From 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her.
Thank
both
you
French
for
and Germans
the
alike. And
treats.
after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me.
Thank you for the treat, Plague. I'll give it to 0 now. There you go. Oh, by the way, he's been getting swimmy jerky bars, which is just salmon jerky. That's just what happened to be on my desk currently. I think we have about 3 more minutes before ads, so we can keep going. Was he by any chance related to?
Was he by any
Dieter.
chance related to Dieter von Schwesterkrank, the fashion photographer?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned,
interesting.
leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter.
Yeah.
You see, some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took
Oh, thank you.
anything. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After
Yeah.
her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Svesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and that the place was her beloved Moulin, which is why I'm hoping Manette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words. Red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
I wrote that down, guys. What was the French Resistance? I'm trying to find a quick question, not... Okay, we'll call her back
I really appreciate your
because I don't want to.
Pleasure.
I don't want to worry about that with ads going. We're actually going to start the ad break a little bit early. I'm gonna go on BRB. I'm gonna go grab my burrito. We'll be back as soon as ads are over. I super appreciate if you guys stick through ads. If nothing else, it helps you get back to the game as fast as possible. And yeah, use this time to practice self-care. So grab any or get something to hydrate yourself. Grab snackies, blankies, whatever you need. And we'll be back in about, I think, 3.5 minutes. Will be how long the ads are going for, or how long from now until the end of ads. So yeah, I'll be back. Guys, it wasn't even in the microwave. I'd already cooked it and I put it on the desk next to me. I just apparently had forgotten it was there. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, it was literally right next to me the entire time, guys. Oh well. Alright. Let's get back into this. We're gonna call her again and get more of the questions answered now that we have more time. 193013. Wait for the international calling stuff. No zero, it's my burrito, thank you. Okay, let's try her again. 1559555568838. Yep. I'm like in the middle of it, but I have to double check.
Modern European history, Lynn Manrique.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I called you before.
Yes, of course. What can I do for you?
What was the French resistance?
We're gonna get all the
Given to the various groups of men and women who
vibes
did
or
their
info.
best to undermine Germany's military occupation of France during World War II. Some would engage in strikes and sabotage, while others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on June 14th, 1940, and after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted, food, supplies, houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
Sorry, I used her talking to I took advantage of her talking to take the last couple bites of my burrito. So yeah, that's over 4 years, damn.
What's the story behind the Cross of Lorraine?
The vertical bar crossed by two horizontal bars is an emblem that was first used by Joan of Arc, as well as the Dukes of Lorraine in the 15th century. But during and after World War II, it became a symbol of the French resistance. Nowadays, it's not unusual to see it on statues or monuments commemorating the period in French history from 1940 to 1945.
Okay, I think this
What
is
did
one
you
of the
mean
last
you said
questions.
Noisette was tried as a collaborator.
Collaborators were French citizens who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going. Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war, many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too. As I said
She's
before,
on
it
both
was an
sides of the
ugly
field, it
time,
sounds.
one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
It was nothing. Goodbye.
Yeah, she's trying to help. She's trying to help her. They think she's on the German side, and then she's like, there's proof that she's on the French side. So some people are like, oh, you're playing both fields, kind of stuff.
Still need to do that.
Oh, no, I meant that one.
Been there.
Okay, we need to go talk to Dieter. I believe he's this address right here. Yep. When I first went through, or when I didn't know which, I never checked the actual addresses.
Someone's in the dark.
I just went left to right, and he was the first person we met. So we should check out his stuff. I'm trying to, at least. I still want to figure out what that indent is for, but we can't click on it or anything, so it might just be a wall thing.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank? Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
I just wondered what you were doing in Square du Vert Galant Park.
That's why we caught you.
Taking a walk.
You dropped an obituary about Noisette Tournade. Shall I leave it for you?
There's no need. I don't want it.
Why were you carrying it around?
Because I was going to send it to my grandmother. I thought she knew the woman. There's that.
You also dropped some kind of trinket. Looks like a miniature clock.
That's something my great...
Oh.
It's actually a key. It opens the panel over there to the right of the bookshelf. He lived here during the war. The place has been in the family ever since.
What's behind the panel?
Go ahead and see for yourself. Just be prepared to go a little cuckoo.
Okay, so from what we learned just there, first off, there is something here. And second off, okay, so the guy that she was dating, Hans von whatever, is his great uncle. So he is related to him. Okay, so I'm guessing this. Okay, so we have a 9. We have a 6. Oh, okay, we can rotate. Maybe you have to rotate it so that they're all the right things. So like this one's on 6, this was 3, this is 9, 9, 6, 3. Oh, maybe we have to make them all 12. Let's try that. Let's try making them all 12. Because then the kook... I don't know what I did. Oh, maybe there's a time limit on it. Because I was like, nothing happened. Okay, we're going to try and make them all 12. This one doesn't move. Maybe we make them all 3 then. No. Okay, I think it is 3 because all of them were at 12 and nothing happened. So let's try this one more thing. Oh, hi, Cheese. Welcome in. Welcome in. Things are going good. I hope you had a good Valentine's Day yesterday, or at least a good Saturday. How are you doing? We are currently on our 2nd day working through this Nancy Drew game. We got it. Bye, fishies. I knew there was something weird about that bookcase.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, believe it or not, that key your uncle gave you opened up some kind of passageway. Is it okay if I see where it goes?
A passageway? He never said anything about a passageway. Go ahead and explore it all you want. Just be careful. This building is very old.
Ooh. It's not super challenging, Cheese. But it is fun.
Glad I'm not a fly.
There's just some like it's just one of those timed things that we have to try to figure out eventually. Ooh, what's this?
I wonder what that symbol means. The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
We did get a... No, I was trying to grab our dictionary out. Thank you for that, biddies! Aw, thank y'all. I'm happy that the visual for the redeem worked. That's so sweet. Do you know if these games are based on... So, Nancy Drew has an entire book series. That's what they originally were... that's what Nancy Drew is originally, is a book series. I don't remember the author. It was set in 1930s, so if any of these games are based on these games are either based on like updated versions, or they're based on like new Nancy Drew stories. I'm sure they're still coming out. Technically, I'm sure someone's making new Nancy Drew stories at every so often. Nancy Drew book release date. Yeah, so like The Secret of the Old Clock is an actual Nancy Drew story. And yeah, there's a bunch of the other ones. Yeah, the original series ran until 2003. From 1930 till 2003. So there's a lot of books out there. The Hardy Boys is also another one. They have their own book series, but sometimes they cross over. But yeah. I don't know if this one specifically is part of it, but The Secret Shadow Ranch is also one that was adapted from one of the books. I'm looking at the list right now. Or the list of books. Blackwood Hall is probably Blackwood Manor. Or no, that would be Blackmore. I don't know. But I'm sure if you go through the list of books, you can find a lot of crossover. I don't know if they're like exact canon, but they are probably pretty close. And again, I mean, considering she went from 1930 to 2003, this might have been one of the books. I didn't take the time to look through all of them. Here, let me search it. Oh, that's not the search button. That was something else. Design. Nope. If it's part of the book series, it's either named something else or it was adapted from something, from a different story. Like, yeah, there's a lot. It's really, it would probably be a cool, deep dive if you ever wanted to do that. I'm just looking through this just so that Nancy has it in her has seen it kind of thing. There's no way I'm gonna write all of that down, but is this 1945? What did she say this was? The year our despair ended and the year my despair began. Is it 1945? 1945? Ooh. Okay, so we do need to get that thing. Oh, I grabbed it. Dear Noisette, we thank you for your bravery and dedication for working with the Resistance. Please know that this work is extremely dangerous and under no circumstance should you ever reveal any information or contacts you have learned about. We will provide further instructions on the M380 machine, a wonderful contraption we like to call our dear old friend. I'm sure 380 will soon become your cher ami the more you use it. Essentially, 380 allows for the encoding and decoding of messages. Here are some tips. You must set the 3 dials in correct position before decoding or encoding a message. Then, just type the message. If you ever enter an incorrect key during decoding, the machine will may reset. Also, be sure the dials are set correctly. If not, the message will be encoded or decoded incorrectly, or the... Oh, that's the wrong button. Machine may reset. Never use the enter or return key. That will reset the whole machine. If a message is broken up, just ignore these line breaks. Ignore any punctuation or spaces in an encoded message. A circle with a slash through it is a 0. Rachel and I will soon be in Paris and hope to meet you. I'm quite intrigued by your metro system of transportation and have been thinking about how to use the numbered lines and names of metro stops for a code. I don't know what asterisk is, just something to remember, maybe. And thank you for your advice on using dates shift ciphers. I never thought about using other numbers besides just dates. One could use the number of a house address like 1216 Sunnyside Drive, the population of a town, the ID number of a favorite friend, etc. God dang it, I keep clicking back instead of trying to find the... There we go. I just have to go higher up. Try it out. Use the Dewey Decimal number of my favorite book, 109 Russ, to decode the following message. And then we have that symbol, Rose P. We often use the cross of Lorraine as our symbol. Joan of Arc used it, you know. Okay, so we got to figure out 109 Russ to decode this message, or to undecode this message. I don't know. I don't remember how to do this though. Let's see if there's any hint back here. Hmm. 109 Russ. Maybe we have to find the Dewey Decimal number for this, or is it just the 109? I think it's just the 109. I think that's what Dewey Decimal System is. I don't know. Let's look at the book, though. Oh, wait, that was the book. Okay. Oh, maybe we had... maybe you have to use it for the encoder. Well, it looks like we're going diving. Or not specifically diving, but we're looking... We're searching for that, All good, Panda. Have fun. Have a good rest of your Sunday. But we need to look for that whatever bottle thing that he wants. Actually, we're going back just because I need to look at my notes for a second. There we go. Okay. Start at the bottom. Okay, so here's the last one we had.
Still need to do that.
Oh, we need to give it to Heather. We haven't seen Heather. Okay, ask Dieter about the
That's finished.
obituary. Confront Heather. Still need to do that. Try to find out the meeting. We haven't do that. Ask.
Can't check that off yet.
Oh, apparently. Let's go talk to him again. Use the clock.
Finished.
Use the clock. Open the panel. Explore the
That's
passage.
finished.
Figure out what numbers to dial.
Been there, done
1945. Oh, Zoo from that magazine in right next to the phone in our hotel room thingy, where we saw the thing about the catacombs. See what, if anything, that.
Still need to do that.
Okay. Ask Sean if there's. Okay. Let's talk to Dieter again just to double check.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank, are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
But this is really important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
Sure.
The list of things I need pictures of is on my desk. You can use the camera I let you borrow.
I'll get right on it.
We haven't even used the camera yet. Okay.
Oh no, the list is in French.
Where is my dictionary? Okay, we're gonna write these down and figure out the translation. Thank goodness we got the book. Okay. A-G-R-A-F-E-U-S-E A-R-A-I-G-N-E-E B-O-U-G-I-E and C-R-A-N-E. A little bit of a hat on it. And then Croy. And then T-H-E-I-E-R-E. Perfect. Okay. Let's look at our dictionary. Okay, we're starting. At least this is based off of the French alphabet, so we just have to do it in order. Okay, A G. Yes, it's this one. A stapler. Okay, A-R-A-I. A-R-A-I. Oh wait, no, that. I thought maybe she would read it or something. A-R-A-I. A spider. Okay, we know where that one is. Spider. B-O-U. A candle. I don't think I know where that one is off the top of my head. Skull. Definitely don't know where that one is. Maybe we do get to see the catacombs because there's probably a bunch of skulls down there. Oh, cross is that second one? Is that the second to last one? It's not a cross. It's an S. Cross, and then T-H-E-I. Let's go to T's. Alright. T-H-E-I, a teapot. Teapot. Okay. So we need a stapler, a spider, a candle, a skull across a teapot. Well, we can look around here first and see what we find of those. Let's see. We can probably get a stapler at the office. Please don't make me do this all over again. Goodness, they do. Okay. There's probably an actual way to make it really fast, but I just blunt force it. Okay, let's get this photo. There we go. Yes. Okay, we got our photo of that. We know where the cross is. That's at the park. Okay, I'm gonna cross off spider. Okay, stapler, candle, skull, cross, and teapot. I'm not sure where we're gonna get a teapot. But we still need to go talk.
Go anywhere now.
Maybe we'll find one at the sleeping. I'm just gonna call it the sleeping place. Nancy pushes herself straight into bed. We can use this in the morning. We can call the Splunker guy. Yep. Now we oh, there you can see the cookies a little bit. You can see them over there. They're all pretty. But yes, in this game, we're just now starting the third one because I basically ran through yesterday, but it's all good. According to Zoo, so I'm guessing this is the guy we're calling. I didn't realize we had his. Oh, however, he willingly gives out his phone number, which he's confident cannot be traced. Encourages anyone who thinks they know something that he doesn't to call him. Okay, let's call him. 0101. I like these buttons. They're a little bit more fast response than the ones in the office.
Hello, Jing Jingling? Is it truly you?
Oh no.
No, this isn't Jing Jing. I'm just calling from her phone.
From her phone? So you know Jing Jing? Are you her friend?
More people trying to go for
You
Jing
are the
Jing.
most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Jing Jing. I
Oh,
go to
no.
her house and leave massage. I call Minette because I know she works there, but she will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So, if you are not Jing Jing, why do you call me?
This is Zoo, right?
Yes, I am Zhu.
Well, Zoo, my name is Nancy Drew, and I saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like two leaves,
Literally,
two
like-
nut-type things.
Oh, I guess it was yesterday.
And I
for her.
just wondered if you could tell me what it meant or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Jing write something for me.
Write something for you?
You must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zhu, my love, Jing. Then, take the metro to the Denver Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalene Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the plaque.
There's a skull we can take a
Zoo, my
photo
love,
of.
Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalene Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there. And
Oh,
so
thank goodness.
after you deliver it, you call me and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what if Jing Jing refuses?
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
Okay. Is she here or not? No, she's not. Alright, let's see if there's anything here that we can take a photo of. I'm not seeing like a teapot or anything. Or if there is one, it's in there and I can't take a photo of it. Okay. Or there might be one over there, but I can't see it from here. Okay. Actually. I was hoping maybe it might be in the cupboard. Because we can at least get in there. But let's go back to the office. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's go to the office because hopefully JJ's there. Oh, there's the catacombs. Also, it's the furthest distance, so we might as well start up there. There. Also, maybe we can talk to Heather now?
Did you get the
Yes.
stuffed parrot?
Here you go. What's it for, anyway?
It's a Minette thing. You wouldn't understand. No one would.
Why did you write Minette that threatening letter?
What? You think I wrote those letters?
I think it might also be a reference back to Blackmore Manor, because Heather says "Ale bye bye," which is what Lulu the parrot says. I think he wrote at least one.
I saw the memo you sent Minette about fonts. The letters on it match the letters on one of the threats I found in her dodo box.
You opened Minette's dodo box?
There's the real reason you didn't want me looking at it.
That's the real reason you didn't want me looking in there, isn't it?
Okay. Couple months ago, I got so fed up with her that I just had to get back at her somehow. I'd seen how upset those other letters made her, so I sent one of my own, but just that one. And I never intended to really do anything to her. I just wanted her to suffer. You know, emotionally.
The way she made you suffer when she started going, oh.
The way she made you suffer when she started.
We got the
going-
drama, guys. We got the
You
tea.
really don't miss a trick, do you? I thought when she dumped him like that he'd finally come to his senses and realize that I'm the one he should be with. But even now, even after she broke up with him, she still has some kind of weird, sick hold on him. Look, you're not going to tell Minette about this, are you? There's really no need. It'll just upset her all over again. And she's so far behind as it is. And there's no telling how she'd take it out on me. Or on you, for that matter, just for telling her. So don't say anything to her, okay?
I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll see
We
you
got
later.
blackmail, guys. We got blackmail. Okay, let's check off stuff. We got the parrot to her.
That's finished.
We confronted Heather.
Check.
We still need to talk to Dieter again. Call Zoo.
Check.
See what, if anything, that grid. Okay. We need to go to the cafe again. Oh yeah, we need an uncropped version of the photograph from that, I think it was a magazine. Let's start taking photos of things for Dieter. So we need a stapler. I'm pretty sure we can find one on our desk. Ta-da! Okay. There's a stapler. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's cross that one off of our list. Okay, we're still missing a candle, a skull, a cross, and a teapot. You guys know where we can find a teapot? I just remembered. We got one in here.
I already made Minette her tea.
I know, but I want to take a photo of her teapot. I was trying to get closer to it, but oh well. Yeah, I don't think I can get any closer, but I can cross that one off at least. So we're still missing, I know where we can get the cross. I don't know where we can get the candle, though. I don't know if there's any candles around.
What?
Why do you wear that mask?
This mask is a statement, Nancy. It's
I guess
my
we can
way of
ask her now.
telling society that it pays far too much attention to the face. I design clothes for the person. I'm telling society, forget the face. Look at the person. Look at my creations. The colors, the fabrics, the lines I choose. They are meant to enhance the person, not the face. The person. The face is inconsequential.
I thought maybe you were just trying to save money on makeup. That was a joke.
Any more questions?
Someone with a
All
German
the
accent
questions.
called for you when you were fitting JJ, but he didn't leave a message.
I don't think I got rid of the cockroaches yet. I just realized.
He sounded kind of angry.
We haven't gotten
Important, so
rid
don't
of them
worry
yet.
about it. What else?
There's something that I think you should know about Heather.
Oh? What?
Oh, it's nothing. Never mind.
I realized I didn't mean to actually click on that.
Do you have any idea who sent you that box of cockroaches?
No. Probably just some idiot who has no understanding of how much I have to do and how long it takes me to do it and thinks the world revolves around him and what he wants and can't understand why people don't jump just because he snaps his finger. I mean, probably just some practical joker, that's
Or
all.
maybe the
Guess I'll be
German
going.
I was hoping you'd say that.
guy. Okay, well, we let Heather off.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to work.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
I mean, I had a question, but okay. Nope. Okay, let's go see if we can find a candle somewhere. Also, we need to go to the park anyway, because, well, we still have the cockroaches in our pockets. So let's get rid of those. Alright, let's take a picture of the cross. Actually, let's back up a little bit. Yeah, can we back up with just a little bit more, maybe? There we go. That's better, so we can actually get the whole thing. Yes, please. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Alright, let's get rid of the cockroaches as
Okay,
well.
guys, end of the line. You are out of here.
There we go. Now we can finally have no cockroaches in our pockets. Let's see. I'll cross off the cockroach thing. Oh well. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Oh, yeah, there's nothing else to do here currently. So let's go talk to the cafe dude.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
The picture of Minette that was in the June issue of Glam.
He's starting to get mad at me.
Do you remember?
I'm sure it was. Most photographs are these days. Why?
Do you think I could see the uncropped picture?
As it happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant.
Oh, that's
I
helpful.
will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me first.
Okay.
See, the owner of this cafe, he faces a crise. The person who makes dessert
Crisis,
for him
I think.
has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break. Unfortunately, a bus full of American teenagers has
shit.
pulled up, and all are clamoring for parfait. So, I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue using this table as my office. And I will be indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You see how it works?
Just one question. What's a parfait?
A parfait, it is a dessert made of layers of various delectable ingredients. To make them, one does not need to be a rocket scientist.
I just
Now
wanted
go.
to make her
This
say
is
that.
the parfait station. You see before you the ingredients: ice creams,
Okay.
fruit, whipped cream. This will tell you how many parfaits you still have to make and what kind of parfait you must make next. This will show you what each kind of parfait should look like. Ring this bell to signal me when a parfait is ready to be served. If
Okay.
you make a mistake, throw out what you have done and start over. I do not like to serve mistakes. For every parfait you make incorrectly, you will have to make another one. Perhaps many other ones. So, no mistakes. You will make them in parfait glasses like this one. Question?
Well, actually,
Good. Get to work.
Wow. Okay. What the? No. The whole thing crashed, guys. No. Oh, fudge. Let's see what happens when I load everything back up. I'm just checking to see where we're at on my side. Okay, we're not that far. let me save it where it is. I'm just gonna save that. And then I need to get my Streamlabs, or my OBS is on the wrong screen, so I can't see it right now. But we're not that far back. We will have to, I think we still have to release the cockroaches again. But all in all, not gonna be an issue. Well, Streamlabs is showing up incorrectly, so that is going to be an issue, so I'm going to fix that real quick. There we go. I think that'll be better. Well, that didn't make a difference, but I guess that's what I'm going to have to deal with. Anyway, let's switch back over to the game. That was really frustrating that it just randomly fell apart. But we're back here. We already have the teapot thing. I need to verify if we talked to her already. Yes, we did.
Get back to work. Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Okay. So I guess it auto-saved kind of thing right before we left the office. So we are going to go... let's go to the hotel first, and then we'll release the crickets and get that cross photo. Because we need the pink line to get back to the hotel area anyway.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
The
Just
picture
gonna
of
listen to
Nanette
this
that was
again.
in the June issue of Glam Glam. Was it cropped? Do you remember?
I'm sure it was. Most photographs are these
Trying to
days.
get the same questions.
Do you think I could see the uncropped picture?
Not much I can do about
As
this
it
otherwise.
happens, all the pictures which I use in my articles are stored right here in my digital assistant. I will help you, mademoiselle, but only if you help me.
I won't ask about what a
You
parfait is
see,
this time.
The owner of this cafe.
It's not as funny second time around.
The person who makes desserts for him has stepped out for his customary 2.5-hour break.
2.5-hour break. Damn. I will say that sounds awesome.
And all are clamoring for parfait. So I will tell the owner that you will make the parfait, and when you do, he will be indebted to me and will allow me to continue.
Scratching everyone's back, and I'm the one doing all the work.
I will be indebted to you and will allow you to see the picture. You
But
see
I'm
how
also
it
the one who
works?
needs something.
Yeah, I get the picture. Okay, looks like I've got chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, strawberry ice cream, caramel ice cream, bananas, tapioca balls, berries.
I guess if we don't ask what it is, it's
The first
easier.
one I have to make is an exois.
Okay, we're doing a quick save there just to verify that it works. Opal stream. Yes. I did the danger one just to make sure that the second chance thing was loading correctly. Okay. So, 1 second. 1, 2. Okay, that's not this one. Okay, Axwa is cream, strawberry, banana? Cream. I'm trying to put it in. There's cream, strawberry, banana, banana, banana. Just different bananas. Alright, yeah.
Merci.
He liked it. Now they want a l'enfer.
Unfair. Chocolate whipped cherries. Or whatever that is. Chocolate whipped right? And then cherries.
Next up, a tropical.
Okay, then we have banana, jelly bean, fruit, strawberry, chocolate. Banana, jelly bean, fruit, strawberry, and a chocolate. Oh, fudge. Damn it. I clicked the wrong button. Let's do that again. Jelly bean, fruit, strawberry, and chocolate.
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
He does not sound too happy with me. Now they want a l'enfer.
Damn it, I gotta do multiples. I gotta do more now. Okay, chocolate, whipped chocolate, And then cherries. Nope. Fruit.
C'est bien.
I'm getting there. Next is a corbeau.
Chocolate. I'm gonna call this caramel. I don't know what it is. Chocolate, caramel, banana, caramel, chocolate. Chocolate, caramel, banana, caramel, chocolate. I like when it's sandwiches like that.
Parfait.
Nice and pretty.
I did it right. One mystique coming up.
Okay. Jelly bean, fruit, banana. Jelly bean, fruit, banana. Whipped jelly bean. I doubt it's actually jelly bean, but that's why I'm
C'est
saying
bien.
it.
Here comes a fantasy.
Fantasy. Okay, fruit, vanilla, jelly bean. Okay, fruit, vanilla, jelly bean. Strawberry cream. There we go.
Parfait.
Yes.
The one that I messed up, I definitely had correctly originally. Ooh, Lulu. Okay, banana. Okay, we're just switching between these. Ads are going to be running in about 6 minutes. When they do, we'll take a quick self-care break. Aw, thank you for the boop, Dawn. Welcome in. Okay, Zero's a bit too far, but I will give him his boop as soon as he gets closer. He's kind of sleeping right now, and I don't want to wake him up. But welcome in. Thank you for coming. I hope you're having a great Sunday. That you had a great Valentine's Day yesterday. Hey, we got cream, strawberry, and then... Oh, that's not the right one. This one? Nope, I don't even want that one. Damn it. Cream, strawberry. Sorry, I'm making food. And then sandwich banana. That.
Parfait.
I did it right.
Hopefully they give me the thing.
Now I have to make it exois.
Yeah. They're just repeating the stuff at the end because I messed up earlier.
C'est bien.
There, all done.
The owner, he tells me you did a good job.
I
And
messed
so,
up once.
As was our agreement, here is the picture you wish to see.
Great.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a 9. I just wanted to verify. I couldn't tell if that was a 10 or not. So 9, 5, 3. 9. Wrong page. There was a recipe in an earlier game, and I thought it might have to do with this one, but it wasn't. 9, 5, 3. We gotta find one where it's ice cream and brownies.
So, what else do you wish from me?
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Okay. Let's go back and actually release the cockroaches this time. Or, we'll release the cockroaches and actually have a save this time. And then we're gonna go see if we can talk to JJ. 'Cause it sounds like she's no longer in her office. Or, JJ's no longer in the office.
End of the line. You are out of here.
Bye-bye, cockroaches. And let's take our photo. Okay. So, like we were last time, we are done with everything but the skull and the candle. I did forget to cross earlier anyways. This works out. Let's go back. Let's go see if we can talk to JJ. I'm hoping maybe there's a candle at around the skulls, like spooky vibes. Maybe there's a candle there as well with the skulls. So let's talk to JJ.
Hey, Rumi, how's it going?
Is it true your agent tricked you into working for Minette?
My agent led me to believe the contract I was signing was for a standard modeling gig. It wasn't until I arrived in Paris that I realized I'd actually signed on to be Minette's fitting model. I could be stuck here for a month.
Oh no.
So you're sorry you signed the contract?
Yeah, but not as sorry as my agent is. Because you know what I did? I had him take me to the hottest restaurant in Paris. And after ordering the most expensive meal I could, I stood up, dumped the dessert tray over his head, told him he was fired, then shoved him backwards into the fountain.
Oh, come on.
What? You don't believe me?
Not really, no.
You're catching on.
Oh, also, I accidentally said that I didn't believe her clothes had taken 5 years to get here story, and apparently that was a lie. I didn't even realize that. I had missed it the first time.
I just talked to this huge fan of yours. He'd really, really like your autograph.
I'd share it, but I
I'm flattered,
wasn't
but unfortunately,
recording at
he's
the time.
out of luck. Nobody gets my autograph. I'm afraid that someone will use it to forge my name and steal my identity.
No one can steal your
Nobody
identity.
can steal your identity. You're too famous.
Stuff like that happens to people like me all the time. I'm just not gonna take the chance. Wanna play hangman?
That'd be great.
Okay. What was it that we need her to write down, though? I forgot what she needed to write down. Let's just play hangman.
Nope.
A.
Nope.
Because we can get her to write stuff. How is there no E and an A in this thing? This
O.
Bingo.
helps. Let's try to get
R.
some
Bingo.
horror.
H.
You won.
Oh, that was an easy one. Ads are gonna start in a second, so we'll probably we'll play some hangman while we wait. While we wait for ads to start, and then we'll take a self-care break while it's happening.
Sure.
Because worst case scenario, I just tell you what the word was at the end.
E.
I always start with E.
That's a winner.
Let's do
N. D.
Afraid
End.
not.
See, we can get her to write end.
T. R.
Nothing.
S.
You
A.
lose. That's a winner.
I'm not dead yet, but I'm pretty dang close.
L.
Right you are.
What do you guys think this is? Blank E blank ale. It can't be exhale. There's ads. We'll take a pause while ads are running. Let me get my controller thing to switch over. I probably could just use the if I had hotkey set up, or apparently I do. If I actually got them working, I could use that to switch screens, but I haven't at least I haven't done it on purpose. I haven't set them up on purpose yet, so I don't know which ones are gonna go which screen. If you were here at the beginning of this stream, you saw me accidentally realize that apparently if I don't have my numlock on, my number keypad will switch me around. But yeah, I hope everyone here is having a good Sunday. If you guys does anyone have any after Valentine's Day plans? I know Pastel was going to go to Barnes & Noble, have like a little bit of a Galentine's Day. I don't have any. Mine was just to hang out here with you guys. Maybe do some reading later. We'll see how the day goes. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go on BRB while I gulp down some water. My throat's getting a little dry, so try to pull my OBS controller back up. We got a little bit of time left, so. Gotta make sure you stay hydrated. We got a little bit more time. I can't actually see the timer for ads, but I can see the banner for it. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Welcome back. We're operating off of whatever I can see from OBS, so perfect timing. Let's switch back over to the game. We'll finish out this Hangman game, and then we'll try to remember what we were supposed to get her to write, because it looks like we can get her to write down stuff. Does anyone have an idea what this word might be? Blank E blank ale. I still can't figure it out. Like, I don't think it can be a P. And I can't D. It could be. Oh, we don't have a D. Cerebral would be a too long word, and also I don't think that'd be it. Behale. I'm gonna try H, actually. I'm probably gonna die from this, but oh, I'm not dead yet. I thought H would go right here. I give up on this. I'm just gonna try. Oh, we got hands too.
F.
Bingo!
Female.
M.
You won!
Oh my goodness.
Play again?
Okay.
No thanks.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
See you later.
So we can use that to get her to write stuff down. I just can't remember what we needed her to write down. I need to write it on my tablet so that I can make sure I write down the right thing. I get her to write the right thing. Okay, Zoo, my love, Jing. ZUMYLOV Jing. And the beauty of this is all of those are letters, or there's no repeat letters in this message, and also ZUMY would go the first line, love is the second line, and then Jing is the third line. Okay, let's try this again.
Something.
Let's play hangman.
Okay. You know the rules, right?
Yep, I sure do.
Great. Okay. I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready.
And also we won't die in the middle of it, so Z.
Afraid not.
U.
U.
Sorry.
M.
Oh,
That's a winner.
we might get a couple of these.
Y.
Correct.
Zoo, my.
L. O. V.
Incorrect.
None of these are going through.
Right you are.
And then Jing. J.
Wrong.
I. N.
Wrong.
G. I wasn't even close. May I have that piece of paper?
Sure.
Zoo, my love, Jing. Nice.
Want to play again?
My ego says yes, but my streaming sense says no.
Maybe later.
So
Anytime
maybe
you want
later.
to play, just let me know.
Guess I'll be running along.
See ya.
Okay, let's go visit the catacombs now. It's like a baby crying in the background. That was weird.
Ooh, s'il vous plaît. That's one less coin in my purse.
Okay, so this will cost us €5 every time we come here.
Magdalene. This must be the place Zoo was talking about. And there's a skull.
And there is a skull for us to take a photo of. And a candle. Let's do this one. This one has 2 candles on it. Try not to get the skull in it. Okay. We should have all the photos. We just need to go talk to Dieter again. So let's grab our paper, put it in, and then I guess, yeah, there's nothing else to do. So let's just go back. Let's go to Dieter, because we can take this quick path right here. We still haven't figured out the 109 clue thing from the French lady's book.
Did you take all those photos for me?
You sound as if you don't think I could do it, but I did. I don't think Nancy needs to be defensive.
I sure did. They're all right there in your camera.
So you had some questions for me?
How well do you know JJ?
This is the bigger question, but might as well ask.
The way she's always pulling out that annoying word game and begging people to play. And did you know that she won a lottery back in the States? That's right, she's actually filthy rich. What kind of person models when she's filthy rich? There's something not quite right about
She
that.
might just like it. Or she might have not gotten as filthy rich as you thought.
What do you know about Noisette Tornade?
Taxes and all that.
French resistance fighter? I seem to recall reading that she died recently, and that's about it. Why do you ask?
I know 3 things, Mr. von Schwesterkrank. 1, Noisette Tornade, whose obituary you were carrying until it fell out of your pocket in the park. Noisette used to own the old windmill Minette now owns. 2, during World War II,
Noisette,
she was
Minette.
rumored to have hidden several valuable works of art from the Germans somewhere in Paris. And 3, she was romantically involved with a German soldier named Hans. Hans von Schwesterkrank.
Oh, yes. I know all those things too. Hans was my great uncle.
Nice.
But there are 1 or 2 things you don't know, Fräulein. You could not have known that just before he passed away, my great uncle gave me that.
What is it?
Something Noisette gave to him. Turn it over and look on the back. Unfortunately, my great uncle couldn't remember what any of it meant. She used
Nuts
to be
and
the
leaves
director
things.
of public works, so I went to her favorite park to see if anything there might help me figure out what that card means. But I discovered nothing. You can keep that if you want.
I can?
Yes, I give up. I don't care anymore.
Finding that lost artwork is why you started going out with Minette, isn't it?
Since Minette owns the Moulin where Noisette spent most of her life, I thought dating her would help me figure out what that card meant.
Dang, he had
But
ulterior
then something
motives.
Totally unexpected and tragic happened. I fell in love with her.
Oh no.
Minette is one of the cleverest, most infuriating yet fascinating women I have ever met.
Aww, that's actually really sweet. I'm not gonna say I heard that she dumped you. That's just rude. This is not much better, but that's just plain rude, Nancy.
So she knows nothing about the connection between Noisette and your great uncle?
I told her nothing. I thought that if I found that missing artwork, I would be a hero and Minette would change her mind about me. But I can barely keep my mind on my work these days, let alone on finding some mystical treasure. If you want to look for it, go right ahead. Right now, the only thing I'm interested in recovering is Minette.
Aww, that's actually really sweet. I guess we do have a love story in this game. And then we have Heather. Heather wants to date him as well. Anyway, let's do some crossing off.
Check.
Take the autograph I tricked JJ into giving me and put it in that skull in the catacombs. We figured out. Let's go all the way down. Ask Dieter if he's related.
Been there, done that.
Don't know the right, left, green thing yet. See what, if anything, that grid. Nope. We did ask John Michael. We got the uncropped photo from him. Use Dieter's
Been
thing.
there,
Somehow get JJ to write Use my love's Jing. Set the dials on the M. We still need to get the M380 from him. Take Dieter's camera back. Figure out the significance of the card with all the eyes on it. And call Zoo. Okay. So first, I want to look more at the back of this. So this looks like that. Looks like the imprint that we looked at over here. Just rotating. It looks like this. So I think that means that we solved this puzzle already. We've solved this one. We still need to solve 3 more. I'm guessing this is that cross in the park. This is the windmill. Is this the catacombs, maybe? And then, wait, no. I meant to turn it over again. Does this go with the... Does this go with the grid, maybe? Ooh. Oh, wait. Okay, so we got eyes looking, we got nothing eyes. We got straight forward, left, right, or we got right, down, left, up, all that stuff. We got red eyes, blue eyes, and green eyes and gray eyes. Is that what Minette was talking, or not Minette? What's her face was talking about? What did she say? Right, left, green. Let's choose all the ones that are right first. Right, left, and right. Wait. It was right, left, and green, correct? I went too far, didn't I? No, it's red, left, green. Okay, everything that's red and everything that's green. Okay. Maybe it's... Let's do all the red left ones. Maybe. And then let's do all the green ones.
Sue Loren 4154.
Oh, okay. Sue Loren 4154. Not sure what that means, but we can at least cross off the
Been
meaning.
there, done that.
Nice, Nancy. We've got the
That's
grid.
finished.
Figure out the significance of the
That's
card with all the
finished.
eyes. Now that I know the grill I found and the card Dieter gave me, figure out which eyes are relevant. Yes, we figured
That's
that out.
finished.
Okay, so we still need to figure out this. So let's see if he knows anything.
What is it now?
Damn, dude.
Adios.
I didn't read the actual text, but I swore he said adios. Let's go back. Let's go back to the office. I'm trying to figure out which phone we want to go off of. Let's go here, because that way we'll be closer to the catacombs. I like how we went that way instead of... Oh, I guess it is less transfers than going through the catacomb direction. Okay, 0101614560. It's easier. It's way easier this way to actually like put in the numbers rather than like the entire thing that we have to use.
Hello?
It's Nancy Drew. Did you get the autograph?
It is magnifique! You were wise not to try to fool me, Nancy. I know Jing's handwriting better than I know my own. So, here is what I know about that symbol. I call it the hazelnut because to me that is what it looks like. A noisette.
Wait a minute. A noisette?
Yes, that is French for hazelnut. I have seen it only
Oh, okay.
To reach this place, return to the catacombs and go to the skull where you left Jing's autograph. Lift the top part of the skull and push the red button.
That's why they have a fake skull there.
Passage that will lead you to the noisette.
Great. Thank you.
But if you go there, you must be careful. The tunnel police, they are one problem. The tunnels, they are another.
What do you mean?
Some of the tunnels, especially near the Mouton Beverage Company, they are water...
Oh, because of the flooding.
You mean water...
Water filled with trees.
Yes, waterlogged. You must swim underwater to reach the place where I saw the noisette. And the water is very cold.
Oh, we know where to find one.
Good luck, Nancy Drew. You will need that too.
Okay, we know where to find one. That's simple enough. I do want to check off what we can. I just want to verify that I got all the stuff down here. Cause I'm like, I keep thinking maybe I've missed one down there. Call Zoo. Nope.
Been there, done that.
Okay, so we just need to get the wetsuit and follow Zoo's directions so that we can get the M380 from the one dude. Hopefully we can find an unbroken bottle down there. We might have to do a little bit of painting. We've only done the one so far. Just to get a little bit more cash, depending on how much this. Yeah, this is why I said it.
Those numbers are movable.
Wait, what? They're not movable, but you can press them. So I guess move. They're moving technically.
Bonjour. What intrigues, mademoiselle?
Let's see how much the suit is.
Well, let's see. A wetsuit.
Not just any wet.
Oh shit.
It used to belong to a friend of the famous undersea explorer Jacques Cousteau. A friend who is said to have shared many adventures with him. For that reason,
We're gonna try 94.
for 125 euro.
Too rich for my blood. How about 94 euros instead?
Vendu.
I take that back. I don't have that many euros.
What else tickles the fancy?
Okay, so we need to get a little bit more money.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
How much money do we have? We have 93. We literally were one off.
What intrigues, mademoiselle, this time?
Do you still need someone to paint pictures for you?
Be my guest.
Okay. Let's try this one this time. Oh goodness, there's way more. Okay, let's start at the top. Get these bits out of the way, and then actually we're just gonna work bottom to top instead of color-wise. We need a little bit of brown here. Sorry, I thought something moved, vibrated on my desk, but apparently not. A little bit here, here, and here. If there's anything else, I can't see it currently. Let's get this yellow. Actually, let's just do the color palette. It's easier this way. Let's get some yellow out of the way. Do this one and this one. I think that's it. Let's get this color out of the way as well. I think this one here and here. I think that's it. Okay, let's go for the orange. A little pop of color. I can't really say that. It's the whole thing is a pop of color. Truthfully. Let's get this brighter orange. This one, and this one. Oh, and that one too. We'll do another one of the Mona Lisa as well. We've already done the brown. Let's do this purple. Oh, that's a dark purple. That is not... Oh, goodness. We gotta put that back. That's orange. That's not what I thought it was. Just because we want to get a little bit more cash in our pockets, just in case we do have to buy anything else. We might as well. So if we're already painting, we might as well continue. We don't need that purple. We might as well do it right at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. I think that's it. And then let's do this dark green. It'll help be able to see the colors a bit more. Okay, I think that's it. And then let's get this lighter green going. Okay.
Monsieur,
there we go.
how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money.
Do we get more for that one?
Wish to paint another?
Definitely.
Be my guest.
Okay, this one's way easier. Okay, whew. Start with the green. A little bit of light green. Get her face done. Her eyes. Wrong color. I think this one's... No, this is this one. That's also the wrong one. This is what happens when I try to rush it. I start messing up. So good, we can fix this. Because it's not like... yeah, we can do this. Okay. It's not like anything is permanent anyway in this. Let's just get this black going. There we go. We fixed it. Okay, and then we just need the neck done.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money.
Okay, so you should have 123
Not right now.
now.
Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
Oh, maybe we did get more for that paint for those flowers.
How much do you want?
Might have to do the flowers again.
125 euro.
Too rich for my blood. How about 90
Gumpy!
instead?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Ooh, maybe this will help us with the code stuff.
That is a very good...
Welcome in, Gumpy. I hope you're doing well. Of course, my tablet died.
15 euro.
Mere 15 euro.
How about 8 euros?
Vendu. What else tickles the...
That'll help us with figuring out the code stuff. Oops. How are you doing, Gumpy? I hope you and Mrs. Gump had a great Valentine's Day. Oh, you're not feeling good? I'm sorry. Sorry, I can only see about half the chat currently just because the tablet, which is what I use to read chat, is dead. So I'm trying to pull it up on my phone now. I hope your Sunday is a fun day, despite not feeling good. I'm glad it's nothing serious, Gumpy. Make sure you get your boop in before you get off. Or make sure you get your boop in today.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I know you forgot on Friday, apparently. Or at least that's what you said. Let's see what she has.
Mademoiselle, what you need,
She does have a flashlight. There you go. Dog is still passed out. I owe you and Dawn boops.
Then you will just have to come
Actually,
back.
I might just do that.
and
Au revoir.
a boop. There we go. Okay, he has been booped. We might need that flashlight later, but I'm not quite sure just yet. There was a shift. No, it wasn't a shift one. It was a book code. Or and actually, no, I don't think it's this one. We're trying to find, maybe it's a date shift. Oh, okay. So let's go back to, she said 109. So let's see. I think it's in here, yes. I want to be able to try to do her code in here. We are doing a lot of thinking. You did forget Friday, I realized after you were. Oh, that's all good, Gumpy. We still have the streaks things going anyways. See, plus I can always give him an extra boop, just for you. FOC LLBK ENIJ DTKD. Okay, so what I'm working off of is this thing and that the 109. We're using wherever the code book went. Oh, here's the code book. We're using the date shift cipher. So you get a string of numbers, and then you line those string of numbers underneath, and that's how many you move, or how many letters you shift. So like Y becomes X, E becomes W because we're going left. We're going from A to Z, basically, or A becomes Z if it's one shift kind of thing. Oh wait, no. Oh, and then yeah, to shift it, you shift it to the right. So when you get it and it says Z and it says 1, you know it's an A kind of thing. So we're gonna do this with 109. So 109, 109, 109, 109, 1091. Okay, so for us, we're decoding, so we're shifting to the right. So F becomes G, O stays, F G H I J K L M N O. Okay, and then C becomes D because it's a 1. So that's the first one is good. Here, I'll leave it up with the cipher so you guys can look at it with me. So yeah, 9 digits after F is O, and then 1 digit after C and 1 digit after F, and then so we're here at L for the 0, and then 9 digits after L, so L M N O P Q R S T U. 1 digit after B is C, and then we got good luck, and then something here. E F G H I J K L M N. N O I J K L M N O P Q R S. It's probably good luck Nozette or whatever. D E T K L M N O P Q R S T E. So it's good luck Nozette. This is the last. It's good luck and then her name. So that's awesome. We figured it out. Nice. Okay. Let's look at our list of stuff to do. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the catacombs now. We have our wetsuit. How about an extra ear scratchy? I can definitely give him an ear scratchy for you, Gumpy.
Une entrée, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, thank goodness we did that puzzle thing, or the painting, because we needed that money. Oh, okay. Oop. We're just gonna stay here.
My name is Jean-Claude. Do you like
thinking? Insupportable. Attends. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Il y a quelqu'un là. Non, non.
Oh, thank goodness. I was like, holy shit, if they keep going, they'll come right in front of me. They'll just be like right here.
Ah oui, ça m'a fait très peur.
Waiting for them to move away further. Okay. We're just going straight across because it looks like they were just going this direction kind of thing. I don't know why we couldn't just walk, but okay. Nope, we can't go that way, so we have to go this way. Oh, I guess we have to go through this hole. Ah, okay.
Now it's time to put on the wetsuit.
I'm guessing, yep.
It's more comfortable than it looks.
Oh, there's all our stuff. Oh, we literally have nothing on us right now.
Ooh, this place is crawling with four-legged vermin. Hope they leave my stuff alone.
Okay. Let's try. Okay, so we have an air bar. I need to move my phone to verify that I don't. It doesn't block the air bar accidentally. Okay, we're at number 2. Oh, no, it's at number 1. Okay. Let's start going straight. We always go left if we don't know where we're going. Ooh, bubbles. I was really just trying to verify that I had air. Okay, we refilled our air bar. Yeah, good old swim in the Paris sewers, right? Alright, let's try it again. Okay, let's go straight because we always go left. We always try the left route first. If we don't know where we're going. Ooh, what's this? Oh! Ooh, we got a new place. What's this? Guys, we found it! Now, the best part is, how the frick are we going to try to find our way back? Oops. But let's see what it says.
Okay, a rough translation would be, in Europe, near the new bridge, Snow White lives in a red castle. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, wait. Does this have to do with the... One of the book said something about the transportation lines and using them. Oh, that's true. I can just go right. Okay, we're gonna write these down because they're colored. These portions are colored. Okay, so Europe. Pont Neuf. If I mispronounce anything, I'm just really bad at. Oh, it needs an N. I'm really bad at languages, so I apologize. Chateau Rouge. Okay. We're gonna go back. I want to test I think it's the metro lines. We need to go back to our we need to go back to the map, which means we need to leave this place. At least we still have access to our task list. I do want to double check that we've gone through the tasks as much as we can. Oh, we still need to figure out if we can find a bottle, so we might have to look around the tunnels a bit more for that.
Can't check that off yet.
Oh yeah, we don't have that. We got the wetsuit.
That's finished.
Followed zoo. Put on the wetsuit.
That's finished. Been there, done that.
Figure out what numbers will open the compartment at the end of that flood tunnel that has the inscription. Oh, at least she wrote it down too. I know I've seen those words somewhere. Yeah, or words before. Okay, let's see if we can... Actually, yeah, let's look around and see if we can find the bottle now. Sorry, I have like a scratch on my eyelid. It's weird. Okay. We're just gonna continue going left until we can find a bottle. I think we're going in a circle right now. Oh, look. Ooh, what's over... No, we've been here. I think this is where we got temporary air. Yeah, okay. We can't turn around or anything. This is just for us, an air pocket, basically. French pronunciation is difficult, yeah. I agree. Actually, what's... Ooh. Oh, nice! Oh, wait, we did find it. Okay, I don't know where we are right now, but... Oh, I really don't know where we are right now. I think this is just another air pocket. But thank goodness we got some air. Let's go right, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Dead end. Ooh, I know where we are. This should take us back to our clothes. Yes. Nice.
Ah, a rat!
She's got a horsey. She's got her cowgirl shirt. It reminds us of Shadow Ranch.
Hey, my book on codes is missing.
Well, at least we read it. We got the bottle for the M380 as well. So let's go back. Okay, go this way and go across. This should give us... Yep, this takes us back to where the skull was, and we can go back to the metro system. Okay. Okay, we're looking for Europe, Point Neuf, Blanc, and Chateau Rouge. Let's see. Okay, there's Chateau Rouge, which is on number 4. I should write this on the other side so it's easier to keep track of. Okay, oh, there's Europe, which is on number 3. Point Neuf. Oh, there's Blanche. I guess we could have just also got Ari. Aw, Ari. Oh, dang it! My freaking PNG decided to quit right there. 1 second. Thank you so much for the biddies. I'm gonna save the game. See, this time I actually click save. So I can switch over and fix my PNG. But thank you so much, Ari. I hope your day's going well. We're gonna switch to just chatting while I fix this. Because the thing says I'm talking, so I know it's not that. It's just the PNG. I haven't had time to look into the PNG thing that Ari messaged me about just yet. There we go. Okay, close the program, please. And I can go back to hiding underneath the blanket for a minute. I super appreciate Ari for the 100 biddies. That's so sweet of you. Okay, let's get the game back going. Play the game, yeah, play the game. I don't know if you guys know that from Shrek. Let's play the movie, yeah, play the movie. Okay. Ignore that. Move. Go away. I know, go away. If I don't put my mouse over it, it'll go away eventually. There we go. Okay, we're still looking for... Oh wait, no, we saw Blanche over here. I guess it was colored, so it had colors on it, so if I had written down the colors as well, I might have been able to find these faster, but oh well. And we're still looking for Point Neuf. If you guys see it, you're welcome to put it in chat. There's a lot of names here. So my mouse, I'm not moving my mouse with it. I'm just scanning with my eyes. And I did not write down what colors everything was. Oh yeah, there's Chateau Rouge. There is Europe Blanche. Did you read one of that? Or did you read that Gumpy somewhere? Okay, let's do this more. Exactly. Okay, again, I need to look up. P-O-N-T and then N-E-U-F. P-O-N-T is mostly what I'm looking for right now. Oh my freaking goodness, guys. I'm dumb. It's one of the big highlighted ones, too. It's number 7. 3724. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna go here. We're going back to the market just so that I can get more money. As well as, get that M380. I was too gumpy. That's why I missed it, too. Okay, let's... trying to get around. Let's give him his...
Bonjour, Mademoiselle returns.
And she returns with a bottle of Mouton Foueté, 1968.
Oh la la, you did it. So, I take this and give you this.
I don't know what it was, but...
You have earned it.
Nice.
Thanks.
What else tickles your fancy?
No, that's it.
I really don't want to buy anything.
I do want to get a little bit of money.
Well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
I want to see how much money I have. Okay, we have 31 coins. I want to do one more painting, one of the small paintings, and then we'll call it.
I'd like to paint some more, if that's okay.
Go back to the catacombs. We'll do this one. We'll get more money out of this one. Just a little bit more money than the other one, but it's a nice bump. I don't actually know how much more money this is giving. I get from this one, but hopefully it's a decent amount considering how much more tedious this one is. Let's do the orange. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do the dark green real quick just because it'll help pop out where the white is, where the uncolored bits are. We'll do the green as well because this one is also kind of a background color. In the middle. Bridge 9. Oh my goodness. We're like, oh, it probably means something big, and it's literally just Bridge 9. Is I'm guessing Pont is bridge then. Let's see this like reddish purple. There's no. It's okay. It's this one. I think that's all of that one, and then let's get this darker purple in. This one. And then I think we're missing an orange right here, and then we're missing some brown. Oh, and an orange right there.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Later, yes. Now you buy something.
Nice. We got. I think we get 15 for the Mona Lisa, and then we get 30 for the plant. So nice. We only need to spend 5 on the on entry down here. Blanked on the name of it for a second there. Okay.
Une entrée, s'il vous plaît.
I'm just here all day, every day, basically. Actually, we've only been here for this one single day. We haven't come around that much yet. Oop, went too far. Back down we go. Actually, one second. I want to do the M whatever shit first. Okay, we know what to put it at. We know I wrote it somewhere else. Did I write it further up? maybe? I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Oh, 953.
The dials on this thing move.
What? 953.
Looks like I should type a message using my own keyboard.
Okay. I don't know what the message is though. I didn't write it down. This is what we're trying to write.
Like some kind of code.
Okay. XT1. Or is it I? I can't tell. Oh no, Ari, welcome back. I'm sorry your internet's being meanie. Okay, frick it. I'm taking a photo. If I'm gonna have to type this, I'm not gonna write it as well. Okay. I'm too lazy for that. Thanks, dude. Trying to get out of this. Okay, let's pull this back up. Okay. X. Oh. X. Wait, this is still set to 953. Yes. X. And I didn't see anything. Okay, X T I 0 S M K P Q Q L N O R E Z Z A. No? Okay. I 0 S M P Q Q L N O R E Z. Rouge Blanc. Oh, I clicked something else besides A, I guess. L X T I 0 S M K P Q Q L N O R 3 A S 7 L X T I 0 S M K 3 A.
Rouge Blanc, Rouge Bleu, Rouge. Looks
Red.
like French to me.
Red, white, red, blue, red. I do know those. Red, white, red, blue, red. Okay. What does that have to do with this? Maybe it has to do with this? No? Okay. We don't have anything else. We still have the container for the cockroaches, apparently. That little blip made me scared, so just gonna do a quick save. Oh no. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, also we have ads in about 3.5 minutes. I'm guessing based off of the current timer that I have on my view. When it starts, we will be taking a self-care break, making sure we get some snackies, drinkies, and stretching in as well. Make sure you grab any blankies that you might be missing. But before that starts, we can continue playing a little bit longer. That's
finished.
We figured out the dials. We still need to figure out what Sue Lorraine 4154 is. Oh, wait. Wait, what does Sue mean? Because Lorraine is the cross. Where's this one? Looking for the S's. Oh. More's not in here. Oh well. Or maybe it's one of the beginning words. Sue. Nope. Nope, not here either. Oh well. But we do know, yeah, red is rouge, blanc is white, and bleu is blue. Okay. Figure out what it means. Check out the book that we found in the locked compartment.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Did that already. Go back to the park and trade
That's
the bottle. Figure out what numbers will
Can't
open.
check that off.
We have figured out, but we haven't gone into the water yet. So let's do that real quick. We'll do what we did last time. Just do lefts until we get there. Straight, left. Oh wait, not that left. There's a left right there. Left. Get some air real quick. We probably could have made it on one breath, but we'll give Nancy a little bit of rest. What word was it? I'll show you in a second. Gumpy. It was S-O-U-X, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, we already did that one. S-O-U-S. I think we have to do 4154 on that cross in the park. That's what I think that is. But first, let's do this, which should be 3724. 372. Oh, it means under or below. Oh, okay. Oh, it might be in the beginning bit then. Oh, what's this?
No idea what this is, but after everything I went through to get here, I'm taking it.
Oh, nice. I'll double check it when we get to the dictionary. Not to double check your work, but to double check if she has it there. Oh, perfect timing. Okay. Ads have started. We will be using this to take a quick self-care break. I completely blanked on remembering to keep an eye on that. Thank goodness we got lucky. So we're going to go to just chatting so I can get some stretching in. Oh goodness. Yeah, I really needed to get some stretching in. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. This game is supposed to be like a 6.5 hour game. And we did 3 hours yesterday. And it was a 6 hour, it said it was a 6 hour game, so I'm guessing 7 hours with stream. So I'm guessing we are probably another 2 hours left of the game. 2 hours, 2.5 hours of the game. So we're probably about halfway through today's stream. I've been watching old episodes of Good Eats all day. Oh, that sounds really good, Gumpy. Oh my goodness. Please do not send me the link because I will attempt to make ice cream. Sorry, I was just looking at my brother picked up his son and guess they're hanging out with some pretty sending some photos now. That's what I was trying to say. He looks so handsome. That's what I was trying to do, is heart that photo. We got about 45 seconds left of ads, so I'm making sure I get some stretching in. Looks for the link. No, Gumpy, please don't send that to me. Oh, I still need to send the cookie recipe to chat. That, again, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I will plan to do after stream sometime, hopefully definitely before the end of the day. I'll send this screenshot of the cookie recipes from this game where the edges of the cookie, I want to see if someone can make it. I want to see if the edges actually curl up or not. They're just drop cookies, so you're just supposed to just put them on the pan and they're good to go, but we'll see. This is why I have the music usually turned off. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys saw the weird objects that we found right or inside that thing, but we'll look at it if you didn't. I always forget about the little symbols on the side of these, but let's get back into the game. Okay, we can't look at what's in our inventory currently, but let's go back to our wetsuit. Or let's get out of the wetsuit. Let's get back to our clothes. I'm totally just guesstimating, but I think I can get us back. In this one breath. Yes, we made it, guys. One breath. Okay. Still can't believe someone stole one of my books. But, this is, I guess we can't look at it close enough, but this is what we found. It kind of looks like a toy windmill thing. We'll see what it goes to. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the dictionary. There it is. Oh wait, you said it meant under. If it's in here, it's not showing up. Or it's not showing up in the beginning bit, so it has to be back here somewhere, but I don't see it. But that's fine. Oh well. We at least know what it means, so let's go to the park. Just want to check it off. Yeah. I think, the cross bit, the 4... Is it 4154 or 4514? We'll see. We'll double check before we actually start pressing any buttons.
It'll be dark in a few minutes.
Ah,
I'm
dang.
going to head back to Jing Jing's.
No. At least we're close by to Jing Jing's. Plus, we have to pass Jing Jing's in order to get back to the park. I think we're on day 4 now. I wonder if there's a thing where if you do this if you're too slow and like the game actually finishes or not. That'd be weird. I just wanted to see if she was there or not. Okay. Let's go back to the park. It would make sense that she'd have Point Neuf as one of the points, though. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's just do it here. Wait, 1, 2, 4. 4154. 4154. Ooh. Oh, okay, so that's what they... Okay, so we need the mouths to be a certain way. We need purple to be on the top, and we need the water fountain working. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get into a new spot on my paper. Okay, so yellow, minimal, blue, mid, and then red, big, and then purple. Okay, and then eye, lit. Okay. Okay, good thing I wrote that down because that went away. Let's start with these guys. This is good. This is too big. This is what we want for this guy. I don't know how to like switch them. I think this is what we want. Yeah, they stayed that way. Okay. And then we just need to get this one to be purple. I know, right? There we go.
What was that?
No.
What's going on?
Sailor Moon!
Must have jumped on the handle.
Oh my goodness, and they both worked. One second. Welcome in, Raiders. I don't know if the audio worked, but thank you so much for the raid, Sailor Moon. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my goodness, you were playing Find All Valentine's Day. That sounds perfect for you. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Before I do anything, let's switch over actually. If you guys, thank you so much for the shout out, Gumpy. If you guys need to do a raid and run, whether you're Sailor Moon or you're a viewer, please go do that. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, especially because it's a nice Sunday. But I super appreciate. How was your stream, Sailor Moon? I did see that you switched from your productivity stuff to gaming. Yes, welcome in, everyone. All the hype for Sailor Moon. All the hype. We are currently on. Hopefully, we're probably gonna go for another 2 hours or so. But we're playing Nancy Drew. Designed by Danger. Or no, Danger by Design. Which is Nancy Drew's the 14th Nancy Drew in the series. And yeah, stream was good, got a lot done, and then cozy hidden item game. That's a great way to cool down after getting so much productivity done. That's awesome. I'm excited for you, or I'm happy for you. Yeah, if you guys do have to raid and run, that's my schedule on the screen. It's also in my stream schedule or my Twitch schedule setup, or the Twitch schedule setup. But yeah, oh my goodness. Thank you so much again for the raid. That was awesome. And I'm really excited because that's the first time to my knowledge that the raid message thing has done properly. Despite audio not working, but oh well. Yay. Okay. I'm going to go switch back to the game. We are currently trying to figure out why this squirrel is not letting us there's a lot of puzzles in this one. There's a lot of old puzzles that this French resistance lady had set up over the years trying to... That's so hype. I also like when my others happen, right? Well, the thing is, I was trying to figure out if I could have 2 Twitch alerts work at the same time, because I wanted the little Reaper thing up here, but I also wanted the ghost running across the screen. And that I was really excited that they both show up. Usually it's this one either shows up and this one's just like some weird text, or the opposite. But yeah, I'm excited that they actually worked this time. Yay. I'm gonna switch out your line of income. Yes, go finish off what you need to do. We will be here. We're smack dab in this mystery. We gotta solve it. Currently, we gotta figure out why this squirrel isn't letting us keep stuff. Can we look at it? We're just gonna put out a random one.
Darn you! Now quit that!
Okay. Let's go see if this guy can help us.
Bonjour. What intrigues Mademoiselle this time?
Well, let's see.
No, I don't think we have anything here.
Right now.
We got a little market haggling situation currently going on.
Au revoir.
That's where we're at right now. Oh, also, we are in Paris currently, hence all the French. We are undercover at a design studio. The artist's major financial backer is... Yes, welcome in, Bean. Welcome in. We're currently playing Nancy Drew. You're all good. You're all good, Bean. I appreciate you being here. We're currently trying to figure out how to scare a squirrel. So we're going to look at all these things. Oh, wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, we're in Paris. So the major backer... Oh, it is a lady. Major backing lady for the artist is worried about her. And that lady is our dad's client. And so we're helping her by undercover assisting for the artist. Because the artist has gone a little off the deep end. She's wearing a full face mask at all times, and she is throwing temper tantrums all over. And so she's the financial lady is worried that she's not going to be able to hold up her deal and have her clothing exhibit done for the main thing. I'm not good with words, but and it's leading, and the windmill that she currently is her office is housed in used to be owned by this French resistance lady. And so we're just kind of stuck deep in all of the mystery. So like we found this. We're currently working on this one. We solved this puzzle already, and we solved this puzzle already. So we're still looking for these 2. But yeah. Nancy's splunking. Nancy's splunking in order to figure out what's happening here.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
I don't think we can scare a squirrel with this.
Well, actually, I'm not interested in buying anything right now.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
Au revoir.
If anyone is interested in the Nancy Drew games and has not been here before, I do have all my VODs up. I'm missing Ghost the Ghosts of Half Moon or Ghost Dogs of Half Moon Lake due to some technical errors, but everything else is either on my YouTube page or on my Twitch VODs.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
I don't know what we can use to scare this.
I'm just not in a buying mood.
I'm just trying to see what we have.
Come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
If we need more money, we can do some painting for a dude, but trying to figure out how. We just mess with Nancy enough that she gets mad at him.
That little rodent messed everything up again.
It's funny because squirrels are scared of everything, right?
Darn you! Now quit that!
Okay. How are we going to scare him off? Let's see what Nancy has to say. Find a way to keep that pesky squirrel from jumping on the handle of that windmill statue every time my back is turned. We did do the mouse.
Finished. Oops, haven't done that.
Okay, the thing with the veins that you found must... Okay, no, we can't do that yet.
Can't check that
Oh,
off
actually, we
yet.
can check off, finally. Where is it? Figure out the significance.
That's finished.
So, yes, we've done quite a bit of sleuthing so far. Okay, yeah. So we just have to do the message that we got from, or the red, white, red, blue, red message from the decoder. And then we got to figure out something to do with the vein, and then the stuff in the park. What can we use to scare him, though? That's the thing.
Bonjour.
I mean, we could use the tinfoil plate, kind of like a cat, maybe?
Is this pie tin very expensive?
Very cheap. 15 euro.
I'd rather pay you 8 euros.
Vendu.
I'm a little too scared to go too low, but... I think that's it.
Buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
We still got 48. Maybe this
Bonjour, madame.
stick will do.
What do you like?
Or maybe that...
How much are you asking for this steak?
That is made of the finest wood, and it
We'll try the steak, and then if it doesn't fix it, we'll try that string.
For that reason, I sell for 13 euros.
I'd rather pay you 7 euros.
The price is 13 euros.
Dang, we went too far. We went too low.
What else do you like?
Our haggling skills aren't the
I'm
best,
just not in a
unfortunately.
buying mood.
15 euros for an old ass. Yeah, right.
Come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay, let's go back to see if we can put this in somewhere. Ooh, nice. Okay.
If I had a steak,
We have to go get the string.
string to it, and hung something that
Oh, now.
made noise from the string, maybe that squirrel would stay away. I think I'll take these with me.
Okay, so apparently all I had to do is click on that, and then Nancy would come up. No, I didn't mean to be here.
Mademoiselle.
Apparently Nancy would come up with the idea of using the stake and the string.
I really don't want to buy anything.
We just were too smart for Nancy.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
We figured it out all on our own. Okay, let's go get that string.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome back. What do you like?
The way she says it's kind of
Just
weird.
Regular string?
That is very good string. Very strong. Very good to have around. You can buy for only 6 euros.
How about 3 euros?
Voila. What else do you like?
We can save three whole
I'm
euros.
just not in a buying mood.
Also, there's a mint shortage, so she wants to sell that thing of mint for
will.
50 euros, guys. 50 euros. F50, not 15, 50. That's insane. We ended up getting it using a menu at a restaurant for only 5 euros. And we got ice cream with it too. Okay, hopefully that scares him off. We already have the mouths in the right position. There we go. And then now we just need to get the fish lit up. Secret passageway. I wouldn't buy a box of the highest quality mints for that much, right? And this was just for like a sprig. Oh, we're in like a secret place. Even further down. Turn around, I guess. Just have to go straight. Oh no.
It's pitch black in there.
I did need that flashlight. Okay, we know where it is. And at least I think we don't have to reset much. I think we just have to turn on the fish. Because, yeah, that's still set to purple. So, let's go ask for the flashlight.
What you need, I am sure to have.
Well, I could use a flashlight.
Something tells me we're going to have to go looking for batteries as well.
€5 seems fair.
It is yours. What else appeals to you?
Hopefully, we don't need batteries.
Then you will just have to come back.
I might just do that. Bye.
They do change up once we get all the things we actually do need for certain things. So nice. Okay, let's try this again. Go back down. Let's get our flashlight ready to go.
Time to get out my flashlight.
Ooh. Oh, cutscene. I didn't need to grab it. I wonder where we're going. This is like in Deception Island where we had to walk a giant distance underground. Hopefully we don't have to do this too many times. I think we have to do that one like 8 or 10 times. It was a ridiculous amount. Holy crap, it's still going. Thank goodness Nancy's not scared of small enclosures. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, just a key. That's it. Oh, I guess the puzzle was getting into the thing. Okay, so we've finished this one, and this one. Oh, I didn't mean to click on it. This is how we got into the, or we got the clue, or how we figured out the clues for this puzzle. So we just need to do this one. We need to go back to the windmill is what we need to do. Please don't make me do all that walking again. Oh, dang it, we did. I just didn't realize I need to click again. Well, I'm just gonna sit back while they do the cutscene. Get some stretching in. Take care of our backs since we're sitting in chairs for long periods of time, or at least I am. Yeah, just move the flashlight back down here. Maybe the red, white, red, blue, red thing is back at the studio. Let's get out of the tunnel, and then we're going to look at our task list. Alright, let's see. Figure out what to do with that key. Open the chest that I found at the end.
Been there, done.
Explore the passageway. Figure out the fish
That's
statue.
finished.
Turn the crank.
That's
Find a way to keep the
Been
pest
there,
squirrel
done
off.
that. Check.
Secret compartment.
Still need to do that.
Oh yeah, the vein. And then the red, white, red, blue, red message. I think that's it. Ooh. Okay. Everything I see leads back to. Let's go back to the windmill. I can't not do it. It's just so fun. Okay, let's see if there's anything. Let's check our desk. We haven't been here in a minute. Nope. Okay. Sunny was here. Was the assistant before us? That's why they have that.
What is that?
Who's out there?
It's just me, Nancy.
Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I am very scared to do anything here for a second. Thank you. Wait. Wait, we got to 75 followers, guys. I've officially hit 750, which is freaking amazing. That's amazing, guys. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. And the fact that you guys hang out with me is awesome. It doesn't make you awesome, but it is, but you are awesome because you do it. But thank you so much for the follow. If there's something you want me to call you specifically, please put that in chat. Otherwise, NX Face, thank you so much for the follow. I'm scared of this, guys. This looks like a bomb, and I'm really scared.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Don't come out.
Nothing. Everything's fine. You just stay in there and keep working. Looks like this thing is set to go off if she opens the door. I've got to figure out how to disarm this thing before she opens the door.
What are you doing out there?
Okay, so
Nothing. Just stay in there. Everything's fine.
okay, so two shapes. We're saving right here, real quick. We don't need to. We have the second chance thing, but I am scared. So we do a quick save. Okay, so we can, if they have the same shape, they can go next to each other, or if they have the same color. So let's start down here. This works out because this one has to be something green. This has to be a triangle, so it could be a green triangle. There's a lot of options. We're not going to choose that right off the bat. Let's see. Okay, here. This one has to be a triangle. It has to be a blue triangle because it's blue, or it has to be the triangles and it has to be blue. So we know this one has to be there. That helps out a little bit. We know that this one has to be a triangle as well. Oh, here we go. This one has to be yellow. That works fine. This one has to be green. That works fine. This one has to be a red triangle or a green circle.
Tidying up.
Green circle will work. Oh, green circle is facing the wrong way, so red triangle. No, that also doesn't work. That doesn't work though. We need something that's up and down, apparently. Can these rotate? No. I am worried. This one has to be either... Do we have a green circle? We do have a green circle and we have a red triangle. Green square on the right. It's the wrong... it doesn't work with this one though, unfortunately. We can put it there. We're probably not going to make it this first time, but that's totally fine.
Look, you are really starting to bother me.
I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Really.
This needs to be blue as well. There's no blue vertical one, so the square would work. Maybe it's in sequence, which this still needs to be red or something. Triangles works. We still need a triangle thing here, which we don't have, but something green would also work. Frick. We're probably not going to make it the first time around, but we will try again. Music in the background is at least catchy.
All right, stop it right now.
What if I do this?
No, don't come out. I'm just about done.
That does it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to redo it.
That's not good.
And this is when we figure out what the second chance is. Big Bang ends fashion design internship. Top story. American teen bungled her attempt to defuse a bomb. It's all good. This is why we have second chances. Right? Okay, it makes sense. Okay.
Who's out there?
It's just me, Nancy.
We're just gonna go from our load because then we don't have to listen to their spiel.
What are you doing out there?
Okay, so
Nothing. Just stay.
they have to be in sequence. They can't be a different shape and a different object or a different color at the same time. So like this one, this one is a yellow triangle and it goes to a blue triangle. So this has to be a triangle. In general, this one is a yellow triangle to a yellow square. So this one has to be yellow, kind of thing. Triangle to triangle. So this one has to be a triangle as well. It doesn't have to be this. It doesn't matter which color. But the big thing is that I can't rotate these. And so that's where I'm struggling. So like this one has to be red because it's this red circle to a red circle. So it has to be at least red. This one has to be a square. So this one works. And then it's also blue, which works with the blue square. What I'm blanking on is figuring out how to get this one down here to work. This would work.
You're doing
So blue, triangle to triangle. And also, I would say it's blue because the circle there.
Keep working.
Then we got a red triangle to... So this has to either be a triangle or red. We can get this one down here. So it's red. And then this one can be this triangle. And then that would work for the circle and the yellow. This works because it's blue to blue still. And also it's still square. This is where we're struggling now. We can switch this out for that triangle. And now we're struggling with this one. It has to either be green. We can switch this out for this green. And then it just has to be a red or... What can we switch this one out for is the question. I need something upright. Actually, we can do this one. Maybe? No, it's the wrong shape. Dang it.
Look, you are really starting to bother me.
I'm sorry. I'm
Would this
almost
work?
done. Really.
Really depends on what this is. Unless we can get a circle that's upright, which would be this one. And switch these guys out. Put this circle there. Put this down there and switch that there. Maybe? Where am I missing? Because this is a green and it's a circle, so that works out. This is a circle, so that works with both of those. This works with because that's red. This is a circle and it's yellow. To find the missing chip before you can complete it. I don't think so, but I do see your point. Because I don't think we need... I think this is just the starting point kind of thing. Blue and square.
Right now, or I'm coming out there.
No.
Triangle, blue.
Just about done.
What am I missing? This is red or triangle. And it went red and triangle to triangle. Yellow, circle. I don't know what... Oh, wait. Maybe? No, that's not it. This could also be a yellow circle. No, because the triangle. I don't know. I'm just gonna run away.
That does it. Whatever you're doing, it's about to
I don't think we made it. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
We'll just let it go through. Sorry if it goes through your ears a bit too much. Danger. Is it because the traces, only the things linked by traces need to be matched, maybe? I think it's like a sequence in it wasn't loud at all. Okay, good. It showed that it was almost to the red, so I was worried about that. It looks like it's like a electrical sequence thing where you have to either have it in pair or it's all in series kind of thing. But I'm kind of stumped on how we're supposed to figure it out if it's not what we already did, because we did pretty good to my knowledge. One second. Yeah, we have to be able to put the it's the color, the shape to shape and color to color. I'm just looking up, but it mostly just says that it's right. Yeah. Whatever we do, it'll be correct if Nancy's just immediately was like, oh yeah, we got it right.
Nothing. Just stay in there. Everything's fine.
Okay, so I still think this is the blue triangle because blue, triangle, all that good stuff. I still think that this has to be like some sort of triangle thing because triangle to triangle. So let's start with, I think it's either has to be the red or the green currently. So let's start with red because I already grabbed it. And then in that case, this also has to be red. It could be this red square. That would work. And then we need something yellow here. So this works for now. And then we have yellow to red. Yellow square to red circle. So the yellow circle actually works perfectly there. Then we either need a circle here or we need a red thing here. We do have a green circle here. That would work.
I'm tidying
Circle.
up. You just keep working.
Green circle works here. Circle to green. And then also a red triangle would work here. Or maybe we just put the green circle here. And then maybe do we have anything else? Yeah, we have the yellow triangle. Maybe that would work. Or the yellow red square. This works fine because it's green to green basically. Maybe we switch these two out. Oh my goodness.
I'm done. I won't bother you anymore. I promise. I better get rid of this thing before she sees it and really freaks.
All good, Gumpy. I don't know what I was missing last time. But we figured it out, so I'm happy. Ooh, she's gone. Oh, we already clicked on that before. I was trying to see if I can get onto our computer. Whew. Let's take a second, because that was stressful. Is there anything we can click on here that we're missing? Or that we haven't before?
The symbols on these discs have something to do
We already figured that out.
with the M380 decoder that Noisette Tornade used.
We already figured that out.
Can't check that off.
Oh yeah, we still need to figure out something to do with the key. Is there something that we're missing? I'm trying to look more at the center bit, but I can't. Well, let me... There we go. Nothing I can see there. Maybe... Again, I'm trying to turn around. There's nothing to click on here. So it's not that. Because it's red, white... Oh, there's Carol. Nothing I can see in here that's gonna do much. Oh well. She's also gone again. I'm not seeing anything else. Let's look at what we have currently. We do have that weird key. Let's look at all the stuff we have to do. We still have to figure out the thing with the vein. We still have to figure out the thing with the red, white, red, blue. All that good stuff. I still feel like there's something in there. We're going to try one more time. Let's go back in. I feel like there has to be something here. No? Okay. Because I feel like she hid it in her... Everything points to it has to be in there. One of the puzzles has to be in here, and I cannot for the life of me figure out where. Okay, it's not the dress. The dress is our stuff. I'm trying to go back to the thing. Can we do the key on it, maybe? No. Can we do something with the weather vane? Or the windmill thing? No. Okay. Maybe it's somewhere else. Okay. Well, let's go back out. Let's check our computer and see if there's anything we're missing here. Maybe we just haven't figured that portion out. Nope. Okay, mail. No new mail. Oh, no, we're not playing this game. Like they give us all these other ones. Lulu's, Loopy, Lupine. But we're not playing those. Let's call someone. We haven't called anyone in a minute. 01. 01 1930 13. Okay, let's call Bess and George. We haven't talked to them in a minute. 523-555-4468. Thank you.
Hello?
It's me. How was your run?
Jog. It was definitely a jog. And the best part is, it's over. What's going on, Nan?
I told you guys that before. Oh.
I told you guys
We'll give them
before I left
updates.
that I'd be rooming with Jing Jing Ling, right?
You mean, you really are?
Yes.
We thought you were kidding. What's she like?
Well,
She likes to lie to people.
she likes to lie to people.
She likes to lie?
She says the acting practice that lying gives her helps her be a better model.
Be a better model, maybe. But a better person? I don't think so.
Okay.
I took this very strange phone call from Annette. At least I tried to.
What was so strange about it?
The guy wouldn't give me his name, and he sounded very hostile, and he had a German accent. And, not long after that, some unknown person sent Minette a box of cockroaches.
Ew, yuck.
Yeah, it was bad.
Tell me about it. They got loose all over her office, and she made me find them and put them back in the box.
Double yuck. Did any kind of note come with them?
Nope.
Sending anonymous letters is one thing, but sending live vermin sounds to me like things are getting personal. Yeah, let's just hope they don't start to get deadly.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna get anything from this, but that was cute. We at least gotta say hi to our friends. I still feel like it's something in here. My freaking goodness, is it this?
Something must fit here.
For the life of me, I could not find something to do with this pillar, and then suddenly, you know what? It's right there.
I'll bet I'm supposed to put these colors in a certain order.
What do you want to guess it? It's red. What's the wrong way? Red, white, red, blue, red. Ooh. Oh, there's a whole thing going on. Maybe this is what the windmill puzzle is. Ooh, the windmill's working. Oh, that's a lot of audio. All her stuff got... Oh, I thought all of her stuff would get moved on. What's this? Okay, first, before we do anything, let's cross off.
Can't check that off.
We still haven't figured out what to do with the key, but we have figured out the vein and Noisette's red, blue, or red, white, red, blue, red thing. Ooh. Oh. Is the flooded basement thing gonna be a problem here? Ooh.
How can I unlock this?
Key, I think. Key. Shit.
Wow. So that's what Noisette stole during the war. Stained glass.
Oh, it's so pretty too. I guess we can't do anything else. Just go forward.
If you are reading this, it means that I am dead and that you have discovered my secret. Yes, the rumors were correct. With the help of Hans von Schwesterkrank, I took the stained glass you see in front of you and hid it. Not for personal gain, but so these exquisite pieces of art would not be lost to the dangers of war. I was not a traitor, nor was Hans. He helped me because he knew it was the right thing to do.
Aww.
But why, you are asking, why when the war ended did I not return them? Why did I not even admit taking them? At first it was because I was angry. After all that I had done for my country, when my friendship with Hans was discovered, people turned against me and accused me of terrible things. I wanted to hurt the people of Paris the way they were hurting me, so I said nothing about the stained glass. Then, when at long last I was deemed innocent, my anger subsided, but fear took its place. I was afraid that if I revealed what I had done, the accusations would start up again, and people would once again call me a criminal and question my motives and assail my character, and it would have been too much to bear. Hans had gone back to Germany, and despite his
there's nothing
promises to the
underneath.
contrary, I knew I would never see him again.
Oh shit.
Like everyone else, I just wanted to get on with what was left of my life, so again I said nothing. And gradually time passed, and Paris healed, and I healed. Yet the right time for telling the world my secret never seemed to come. And now I am Director of Public Works, a job I hold not only because I love this city, but because I wanted to make sure that someone, you, would be able to eventually find what I hid. Please make sure these pieces make a safe return to the world above when you see them as they were meant to be seen, with sunlight streaming through their panes, interrupting the darkness with color and meaning and joy. Only then will you truly understand why I did what I did a lifetime ago. NT XIVIII.
Aww. If any of the mods are here, if you guys could pause that, or snooze the ad, that'd be great. 10-4-3. Okay, I'm guessing that has to do with this thing, 10-4-3, but I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that. 10-4-3. No, you're totally fine. If it runs, it runs. We're gonna have, unless my tablet works and I can do it from there, we're gonna have ads in about 5 minutes. When they do, we'll do a self-care break. Nope, I didn't mean. I'm still trying to just get out of here. There we go. She said 10-4-3, but I'm trying to figure out. It just says GLJ 10-4-3. Maybe there's something else in here that will tell me. Or that.
Uh-oh, the door locked behind me, and nobody knows I'm down here. Not good.
Or that. Okay. 10-4-3. I 10-4-3. Okay. I'm gonna just take a photo of this and then type it, because I'm not gonna go around writing all of that down. Yes, thank you. I see the photo. We already did the thing on. We already changed the settings, so we don't have to worry about that move. Une DERNIERE enigme share a me. Nope, that's not it. Let's look at the dictionary, maybe. There's the dictionary. Let's look at the numbers first. No, UN is 1. I'm trying to look for DERNIER. No. Oop, I didn't mean to close the whole thing. It has to be that 10-4. It was 10-4-3. I gotta double check now. Yep, 10-4-3 is last. Oh, one last enigma share me. Where did the thing go? There we go. Okay, just verifying. 10-4-3. Okay. Sternniere. Enigma share me. That's what it says. So it can't be that. Dear friend, yeah. One last put. That's not that either. Is it just share me then? No, that's not it. No, so I thought it was this, Gumpy. I thought 1043 was this thing. I do see your point, but I think because of the fact that they took away our code book, that's not it. Let's go through here first.
Check. That's finished. Been there, done that.
Just closing off everything. Okay. So the bunker lock mentions a Cherami, an old friend, which is probably the M380 decoder. Set the dials on the M3 to be the same as on Noisette's paper. Write the numbers 3. Oh. We're both right and wrong at the same time, Gumpy. I'm gonna do the writing for this while ads are gonna start in like 30 seconds or so. So I'm gonna work on this while ads are running, and then because unfortunately I don't have access to any of my stream stuff in order to stall ads, and also otherwise we'll just be chasing the ads for we ads are gonna run anyway. We don't have enough time. We're not close enough to be able to just run it through. So we'll just let ads run, and then we'll be back to figure out what the heck this is about. Holy shit, I'm great on timing. I don't know how I do it. I really don't. I'm gonna leave us. I'm gonna have you guys can look at the puzzle with me. If you guys figure it out, please put it in chat. I'm not gonna look, but you're welcome to put it in chat. DER. Make these all caps. NIERE. So the goal is to put 380 underneath these to figure out the new message, and then we're gonna put it into the machine after stream after ads end. Share me. Okay. 380 380 380 380 380 380 380 380. Okay. So the question is, are we going this way or this way? I'm going to go right first. I'm going to decode. I'm going to assume this is a decode thing, not an encode thing. So, TUVWX NOPQRSTUV DEFG. Actually, you know what? We'll do this after ads. I'm just going to use this to take a break. I at least wrote it down. Let's switch over to just chatting. We got about... wait, never mind. We got about 16 seconds left. We'll be fine. I do need to make sure I have access to that, though. I hope everyone here is having a good time. I was going to say, I hope you're having a good time, Compy, hanging out with me. Welcome back. I wrote down the message on my tablet, and I wrote down 380, the list of 380 underneath it. So 3803838 all the way down. It actually ended up with 380 here as well. I is nice. So now we're going through. So the goal right now is just to decode this using the 380 method. So what's the third letter after U? Basically, what's the eighth letter after N? You guys are, if you guys want, you guys are welcome to type it in chat. I'm not gonna look at chat until I do it on my own, but you guys are welcome to attempt. We got U V W X. We got N O P Q R S T U V. Then we got E because it's 0, and then we got D E F G. I did those during ads, and then I was like, I should just do this during stream. E F G H I J K L M. R can stay. N O P Q. I H I J K L M N O P Q. Oh, no, that is E. R P Q R S T U. E F G H I J K L M. I have to use my fingers for this. E can stay. N O P Q. We already figured out it's Q again. G can stay. M N O P. E F G H I J K L M. C stays. H I J K. E goes to M again. And then we have R. That's not an R. And then A, B, C, D. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. And then I. The last 3 letters are D, U, I. Alright, let's pull this back out and let's type. Okay, I was putting my tablet away, but then I realized I need to keep it close by. Okay. X. Oh, I went too far. X, V, E, G, M, R, Q, Q, E, U, M, E, Q, Q, G, R, M, C, K, M, R, D, U, I. 2, 5, 7? Nope. I mean, go down there. Meant to leave. 2, 5, 7? Wait. No. Yeah. Do is 2, sync is 5, and sept is 7. We're going to try this again. Verify I got it right. We're going to put the tablet right in front of the screen, or right in front of the keyboard, so I can make sure. Let's try that again. X, V, E, G, M, R, Q, Q, E, U, M, E, Q, Q, G, R, M, C, K, M, R, D, U, I. Yep. Alright, do, sync, sept. Let's check the dictionary just to be sure. Do, sync, and sept. Is it maybe 2, 0, 5, 7? 2, 5, 7. What do you guys think? Did anyone else attempt the translate or the decoding? And if you so, what did you guys get? So I think maybe I did something wrong there if I'm not getting all those. You did not attempt? No, you're all good, both of you. Yeah, you're all good. Here. I'm gonna double check these. So, Paso, what I'm trying to do here is just, I'm moving all these letters a certain distance away in the alphabet. So if you think of the alphabet 1 through 26, basically we're following the 380 idea. The share of me is the M380. So 380, 380. So this is going three letters that way. So U, V, W, X basically. So this would be X, and then N would be N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot how many I was counting. And then E would be same, and then D, E, F, G, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. R would stay, and then N, O, P, Q. As I speak a little bit of French, your attempt would be way better than mine. Oh, that's really cool that you speak French, and also welcome. I saw you followed earlier, but welcome welcome to the chat. Again, if there's something you want to be called specifically, otherwise I'm just gonna call you NX Face because that's the best I can estimate with the way your username is. But yeah, welcome into the chat. Yes, what is your favorite tea/drink? I think I just sprained my finger, guys. I was stretching and I think I just sprained it accidentally. Oh, I'll figure that out later. Or like pushed it into the socket. And that's the bad one too. Long story. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to try to not think about that. But yeah, so basically we're just trying to move these. This doesn't have to do with French. This is us just moving the letters into a scrambled message so that we can decode it in the 380. Pronounce no face. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I will call you No Face. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. You as I said earlier, you were my 75th follower, which is awesome. I like numbers, and so 75 is a nice number. And it was a nice goal after I got to 60, and so I'm excited to finally hit it. I'm not sure what my next follower goal on there will be. Obviously, any and all follows are appreciated, but it was just really cool to see the 75 goal be reached. Yeah, and welcome in. If you're interested in Nancy, I do play Nancy every single Saturday, and then whatever we don't finish on Saturday, we play the next day on Sunday. That's why Sundays are called makeup days. I need a better name for them, though. Okay, we're verifying that I did this correctly. So let's see. We did the first bit. We double checked. Yeah, we double checked E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Starts taking off makeup. Gumpy. Yeah. That's why I have the PNG. I'm always in makeup, obviously, right? Don't I look like I have makeup on? Okay, N, P, Q. Oh, I think no. Yeah, N, O, P, Q. Never mind. Yeah, I had that right. Dang it. I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. E stays. R, S, T, or P, Q, R, S, T, U. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. I'm using this just because I can count on here because this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how I'm doing it. So the first bit is fine, and then E stays, and then N, O, P, Q, I, J, K, L, or H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. G stays the same. M, N, O, P. Oh! That's where I messed up. I messed up, guys. I found it. I had R. Oh, nope. I don't want to erase all of that. I just want to erase this bit right here. I can rewrite that bit. Nope, nope. Too far again. Just do a circle. Okay. P. Nope, that's not a P. That's an R again. And then E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. There we go. I think I figured out where, I'm pretty sure I figured out where we were messing up. So let's use the Enigma again. We already know the dials are correct, so let's go back up and do this again. Okay. X, V, E, G, M, R, Q, Q, E, U, M, E, Q, Q, G, P, M, C, K, M, R, D, U, I.
French again. French numbers.
We figured it out. It was a 1. That's what we're missing. So let's get out of here. Okay. 2, 1, 5, 7. Thank you, Gumpy. I was about to go double check it. Okay. Get to the phone and tell the authorities.
Been there, done.
Ooh.
Well, does the dress work?
It does indeed.
The German accents.
What about when I whispered? And when I turned my back? Could you hear what I said then? Gunther, I could hear everything. With this dress, we will be able to hear every word that is spoken within 10 meters of the First Lady. And what we hear, what we sell, will make us the wealthiest spies on the planet.
What?
Hey! I made you the dress, so how about paying me?
After the First Lady takes possession, that is our deal.
Look, I put up with the dead flowers, the letters, the paint, the idiotic phone calls. I put up with all your stupid threats for months. I deserve to get paid now.
Those weren't threats.
I was right.
Those were incentives meant to keep you on track. And they obviously worked. You'll get your money when she gets the dress. Let's go, Gunther.
But they're picking it up for her tomorrow. What difference does it make whether you pay me now or 24 hours from now?
Oh my gosh! It sounds like Manette made that dress for the First Lady.
That's why she didn't want me to
device.
touch it.
I've got to get it out of here and take it to the police.
Okay. Oh, get out of the hole first.
Where did you come from? You've been hiding in here, eavesdropping. You heard everything, didn't you?
Oh no.
Not everything, but enough to know that thanks to you, those two guys intend to use this dress to bug the World Summit.
I knew there was something sneaky about you the minute you walked into my office. I should have tossed you out on the spot and told Amy Grunhild to stuff it. Well, newsflash, sister. I am about to knock your nosy little bluff.
Oh shit, are we fighting?
Yeah. I'm a wide belt in Ichido, and after I'm done with you, you'll need an intern yourself. A medical
Okay,
one.
we got a 9x9. Okay.
So.
Okay.
Kila.
Oh no. Okay, we can only click one thing at a time.
Oh.
Okay, maybe when she does words.
Shazza.
Ow! Oh. Okay, Shazza is down there. Okay.
No match for my power punches.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is there?
Hey!
Ika is there. I'm dying here. Thought I got that, but I think I was too early. Oh, we're almost tied right now. Can you just... What the fuck was that?
Oh, so you think you can block me, eh?
Maybe I just have to my hand there.
Ow! Where did you learn to block like that?
Oh, I don't have to click. I just have to...
Hey!
I just have to have my hand there.
Oh!
I think she went down a little bit.
Kila! Hey!
These are so freaking weird.
Hey!
Right in the middle. We're going down. She's going down too, so. Oh, fuck. I thought that was going to be that one.
Ow! Hey!
Right in the middle, right after I moved away from it.
Kila! Oh, am I hurting you?
Ow! You got a mean right or left hook on you.
Oh!
At least I got her there.
Kila!
That one I figured out. Well, thankfully. Ooh, I thought it was this one.
Kila!
She's going down too. That's all I care about. We're probably not gonna
give up.
get this one, but it's fine.
Ow!
It's okay. We can try this again.
This is what you get for sticking your big schnoz where it doesn't belong.
Schnoz. The Nancy games are a bit odd, but this one takes the cake, right? Yeah. Let's try that again.
I'm going to pummel you into oblivion, Miss Nosy. Kila! Hey! Kila!
Oh!
Ow!
I'm fine getting pummeled as long as she's worse off than me. So far, she is.
Oh, so you think you can block me, eh?
This one is weird.
You're starting to look a little tired there.
Okay, she's doing a lot worse off currently than we are.
Hey! Your goose is cooked.
She's halfway, guys. Fuck. Messed that one up.
Hey!
We're still getting hurt, but not as bad.
Learn to block like that.
Kila!
Oh, fudge.
Arm's starting to feel a little weak.
This is the weirdest thing. She-Ra is always in the middle. Okay, thank you. I think that's when I keep messing up. It's Sha-Ra. That's okay.
I think.
We're still over halfway. That's the first one she done on us.
Elves that were stronger than you.
Ow! Oh, Shazah's down there. I forgot. She likes to do that one 2 in a row. Just waiting. This game is this fight is entirely just defense.
Might as well give up, Minette.
Oh, thank you, Gumpy. I'll be honest, I can't keep up with knowing all that. But I appreciate. God damn it.
I can't believe it.
I didn't even block that last one, I don't think.
Shit, you beat me. Life is so unfair. And so horribly.
I think there's a book in the market about all that. Her mask is off.
Where am I?
Oh, you're all good, Gumpy. Thank you, though, for trying. We can see her face. What the f is that?
Gosh.
Did she get a face tattoo? Oh.
Real reason why Minette wore that mask. A tattoo, which she later admitted she had gotten on the spur of the
Probably
moment,
from
which
Sunny.
she instantly regretted, calling it the stupidest thing she'd ever done in her life. She also admitted that the reason she had fallen so far behind schedule was because Ernst and Gunther Schmeck, former members of the East German secret police, were paying her a small fortune to create a dress for the First Lady out of fabric they supplied.
I agree, Gumpy.
This fabric was infused with microscopic circuitry that would allow them to eavesdrop on the World Summit. All 3 have been arrested, which means Minette will probably be designing her next collection from a jail cell. And she doesn't care for stripes. As for the beautiful pieces of stained glass that Noisette Tornade hid away years ago, they have been returned to the churches they came from. And Noisette is finally getting the respect and gratitude she was denied after the war. Not that she was perfect, but it seems to me her biggest fault wasn't doing too little for her beloved city of Paris, but trying to do too much.
Aww.
And as if busting a pair of spies and recovering lost treasure weren't enough, Heather took over Minette's spring show and had me be one of the models. Believe it or not, I managed to get all the way down the runway and back without falling flat on my face. Of course, I still have no idea what I was wearing, but I can tell you one thing.
And obviously we don't get to see Nancy ever. What did we get? Congratulations, you've been awarded. Oh, and they changed it so it's the French flag. For bravery and I can't read that. In wrangling vermin, so it had to do with us catching the bugs. What's that word? ALACRIT. Define, please. Brisk, a cheerful, prompt, and brisk willingness to do something. That's what we got. For today. Actually, I want to take a picture. I want to translate that French on the top part as well at some point. But yay, that was awesome. Yeah. I took a photo. Thank you very much. This is next week, next week's.
Stock up on sunscreen and slip on those sandals because for my
If I click that, it'll take me out.
off to Hawaii, to the Big Island to be exact, where I'll be helping out this quirky entomologist. That's a bug scientist, by the way, who has just made a disturbing discovery.
There it goes.
In fact, my working vacation quickly turns into a series of disturbing discoveries, including one that involves a legendary monster with a nasty temper and an appetite for revenge. So come with me to this island paradise and help me solve the mystery surrounding the creature of Kapu Cave. Until then, aloha.
Yeah, so our next week we will be in Hawaii. We went from France to Hawaii. That's amazing. Also, next week we get to see the Hardy Boys again. For those of you who were here, what was it, last week? What did we do the Blue Train last week? No. Was it last week? No, yes, it was last week because this is number 14 and number 13 is the Blue Train. So yeah, no, Gumpy, we were both right originally. It was last week that we did the last train to Blue Moon Canyon, and that's when we saw the Hardy Boys. But this time we get to play as them a little bit, so it'll be fun. But I'm excited. We're gonna do the outro a little bit while the credits are running. Yeah, I can't keep track of them either, Gumpy, and I'm the one playing them. But thank you guys so much for coming. It was really fun playing this. I know usually my Sundays aren't as long, but I had to do anti-duties yesterday. We got all the Hardy Boys in here in the credits. I had to do anti-duties yesterday, so I couldn't do too long of a stream. Thank you guys for being here. We're gonna switch over to just chatting once I figure out where I put my phone, apparently. I know you guys see my desktop all the time, but I want to at least attempt to keep it off screen as much as I can. We're gonna quit the game, that's why I have actual access. Oh, Chasseur de Chaffads, I think is what it says, as hunter of cockroaches, cockroach hunter, lol. That's hilarious. It was literally just because, or we got that for hunting the cockroaches. Let's see if there's anyone currently online to raid out into. Ooh, running amok is currently online. We'll probably raid out into her stream. She's currently playing Disney Dreamlight. She's probably working on her Dream Snap, but it's a nice cozy place to be, especially after having to think a lot in stream. So let me just set it up on my side real quick so that I can be part of the raid as well, and also that way I can see what she's doing. Raid, please. Following. Okay. Yeah, so she's currently leveling up the tramp from Lady and the Tramp, and completing some quests. So if you can stay, that'd be fantastic while we do our raid. As my friend Pastel says, the bigger the raid, the bigger the smiles. Thank you, Pastel, for getting that started. Yes, we have a follower message, and then we also have a sub message, which is raid sub. It's the exact same thing. It's just we use the doggos for the followers because that way you guys have access to it. Zero's always in my stream, or Zero's always part of my stream, so it worked out. I will try to get the VOD set up for YouTube today so that they'll start going out for this week, or the ones that are scheduled for this week will go out Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. If you like my stream, please feel free to join our Discord. It's a fun place. It's mostly us just hanging out, but it's also where you'll get the most up to date, or you'll get the best updates for our streams, and that's where I post my schedules for the stream or for the week. And it's just a fun place to be. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for being here. We'll be streaming. We won't be streaming Wednesday this week because I got invited to collab with Pastel Pink Garden. It's short for Lizard and Running Amok, as well as 2 other streamers that I don't know that off the top of my head. We're going to play Repo together, and I'm hoping if I can't figure out how to the audio stuff for the collab, then we'll do a Wednesday stream. But I'll update that. I'll put that in my schedule when I post that. Besides that, we are still continuing our viewer interaction, or it's not really viewer interaction anymore, but I am having the viewers make all the big decisions while playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on Friday, and we'll be back with Kapu Island on Saturday and potentially Sunday, just depending on how long that takes. And so yeah. So hopefully I see you guys Wednesday or Thursday. And if I don't, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.